recap, we're going to do reviews of people who are working on corridors, and your name's called, come up with the group you're called with to the right, and I'm going to review your file with you to see what your progress is. Call the reviews.
Joseph Atkins, Craig Atkins, Kaylin Allman, William Baker, Steve Carmen, Thomas Farnsworth, Cynthia Gannon, Charles Hall.
Joseph Atkins, 23356. Are you, is Joseph here? Okay, he hasn't finished. So there will be a warrant for failure here. Craig Atkins.
Yeah.
25-2014.
Speaking.
Okay, you paid your fines. You gotta do your community service, and what about, you gotta do the driver intervention?
I already did it. I already turned my community hours in. They said they needed to check on it. I did with the dog pound.
That was turned in this morning, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Where did you do the dip school?
Lawrence County Recovery.
Did they give you something, or I don't have anything in the file on that? Usually they would turn it in.
She just said it was turned in over there at the office there. I went in there to check
You
on
did it
it.
today?
No, I went there. She said she has everything for it. That's what she just told me.
The clerk did?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's not in the file. Let me see. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. We'll just need to verify that and it gets filed. You got something?
This is what she just gave me over here. Tell me that the school was. She said that's all I had left was that, and I turned it in to you.
Just as a receipt, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's all she gave me.
Well, I have to have a report from the driver intervention when you finished it.
Yeah.
And usually they follow this, but I don't have it right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'll give you another date. As long as that gets filed, you don't have to come back. So you
Okay.
should check on it, make sure it
Yes.
gets filed. So let's, I'll go into April. I'll set it for April the 6th. Hopefully you won't be here because everything will check out.
Yeah, I won't be here.
April the 6th, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Caitlin Allman,
Yes, sir.
25,500 is the case number. Finished your community service, you just have to pay on your fines. Can you
Yes.
pay anything on your fines today?
No, but I will have them paid off in the next 2 weeks, like everything.
Okay. I'll set you the same time because this was your first hearing today. So April the 6th, if you get it completed and paid off, you don't have to come in.
Okay, thank
9
you.
o'clock on April 6th.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. William Baker, 24,332 this year. Got a report from RRS. Okay, it's a good report. You've done everything but complete that, so I'll go out a couple months to see if we can get that wrapped up. So let's make it exactly 2 months, April 20th, will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock.
Next week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Stephen Carmen.
Your Honor, if I may, he called in yesterday. He owes 10 hours of community service, I believe.
Correct.
His mom is in hospice, and they gave her last night to make it.
Okay.
I told him I would advise you, and that he has 7 days before we won't issue.
Okay. Well, what I'll do we have contact information for him, or?
I believe I do.
Okay. I'll just continue it for 2 weeks under the circumstances. And then,
He advised me he would be here Friday.
okay. Well, if he gets it done, he doesn't have to come back. Otherwise, he's going to be here on March the 6th.
Yes, sir.
March the 6th is his next hearing at 9 o'clock. Thomas Farnsworth, 13-1005, is here. Has been just for today.
Yes.
Still there?
Yeah.
Okay, got a report from them. Okay, it's a very good report. You still have some fines and community service to do. Are you going to be able to do that?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Are you living in Ironton?
Yeah, 650, yeah.
Okay, you can do it. Ironton Municipal Court's a lot closer for you than to come here. So if you want to go there, they have a community service program, do it there, just tell them to send the hours here, we'll accept.
Okay, how many hours do I have?
30 hours. That's
Okay.
what you got left. Plus you got $385 in fines and costs. Did
Okay.
you pay anything on those today?
No, I didn't, I just now heard about this.
Okay, what's in your judgment, Andrew? I'll set your next hearing. March 27th. March 27th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Cynthia Gannon, 25-537. Got a certificate of completion from Phoenix Center. Is this mine to keep, these documents? Okay. So you still have your community service and fines to do too, so
Yeah.
can you pay anything today?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna pay?
I think it's a $50 fine. I don't know. I'm gonna ask.
Okay. Well, give me a figure, what do you think you can pay, because I'll put that on the file.
What can we pay? I'll pay the full fine.
Okay, I put you down for 50, go see the clerk and make that payment, and then your next hearing will be March 20th, 3/20. 9 o'clock, see the clerk. And get your community service done too, you got 5 days community service.
Can I also do that out of Ironton?
You can.
Okay, and just have them send it here.
Just tell them that you're doing it for our court, they'll accept it and send the hours up here.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Charles Hawley. Charles Hawley is case numbers 25-368, 25-377, 25-383 has not appeared, so there'll be a warrant for failure here.
Jason Morrow, Adam Reimer, Tommy Scarberry, Savon Stallworth, Jason Tackett, Stephen Vickers, Tyler Young.
I was the first one who called, I just couldn't get through the door. Joseph Avenue.
Jason Morrow. Jason Morrow is here, 25-330. Okay, you are supposed to be going to some counseling and pay restitution and a fine.
I'm in counseling at Huntington Behavioral Health.
Do you have anything from them verifying that?
No, I can get it Tuesday. I go see my counselor.
Okay, you need to bring me something back the next time. Are you paying anything on your fine and restitution?
Not today. I'm battling with disability and I've been fighting some medical troubles, and then we lost my niece there traveling back and forth to Columbus, so.
Okay, I'm going to set your next hearing for March 16th, 9 o'clock. Bring me some verification of your counseling then.
Okay.
And make a payment. You got the restitution goes to a third party, so that doesn't go to court, that needs to be paid.
Yes, sir.
Adam Reimer, 22,327, Adam Reimer.
Yes, sir.
Not here. Oh, you are here? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Adam Reimer is here, okay.
We've done that too many times.
Do you have anything you're paying on your funds?
Yeah, 20 today, sir.
How much?
20.
Okay, you gotta get out here and get some community service. Give me a date when you can be here.
Yes, I went and talked I called them last week, and then today I went in there and talked to, I'm in Portsmouth, so they're gonna let me go to that courthouse. And I completed treatment yesterday, so.
Do you have anything on that? You ready to surrender?
They didn't fax you guys nothing, or? I think they sent progress stuff, that's what
I did have a report from them that was in January.
all right, I'll get you one today. I'll get it faxed to you.
Okay, see the clerk to make your payment. Your next hearing is March 20th.
March 20th, thanks.
9 o'clock, March 20th. Tommy Scarberry is here, 2473. He's been at OVP. We've got a report from them saying he's continued there and making progress, so that's good. Community service all done. You just have to finish your counseling and pay your fines. Do you have a payment today on your fine?
On the 6th.
Not today, I have on the 6th.
Okay, March the 16th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Continue with your counseling at OVP.
Okay.
Savon Stallworth, 23,859, Savon Stallworth.
Your Honor, if I may, he called in this morning, said he was going up here by Zoom. He did turn his community service in, I do have to verify that.
Okay. I'll put it aside because it doesn't look like he's on there now. Is Stallworth on teleconference? Okay, not yet, nobody's answering, so we'll call him back later. Jason Tackett is here, and you are paying on fines. Do you have a payment?
Yes, 50.
Okay. Go see the clerk, make your payment, and I'll set you for March 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Stephen Vickers, 2414. Community service all done, and most of your fines paid. You just have a little bit left. Do you have a payment today?
No, I don't try to do community service, I just haven't been able to.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a note, Mr. Vickers was ordered on January 16th to be here for community service on January 17th.
On the 16th, I told him I was gonna try. I plan on coming tomorrow. I've been sitting with my nephew
Okay.
that has muscle dystrophy, and he has to
Into the hold-on cell. Placing you in custody. Tyler Young, 25502. You're not Tyler? Okay, what's your name, sir?
Joseph Atkins, that was the first one you called, I just couldn't get through.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Tyler Young's been called, did not appear, so there's some more failure here. Joseph Atkins is here, I'll mark one out. 23,356. Community service is done, you just have to pay off your fines. You did make a payment today. Okay. Next hearing, March the 20th.
Thank you.
9 o'clock, March 20th. Okay, that finishes the reviews. We're going to start the new cases. Anyone out in the hall that has a new case, they need to come in now. And if you got an old case that you missed a hearing on, you're going to get called as long as you check in with the clerk. If you missed a hearing before, you need to go check in with the clerk, so we'll put you on the docket. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. I'm going to go over the charges with you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but if you do make statements, whatever we say in the courtroom is on the record. It can be used against you if you admit something. If you got stuff you want to talk about and questions, you need to get a lawyer, and then what you say to the lawyer is privileged. It can't be used against you. What you say in open court is fair game for the prosecutor to use against you. So less said, the better at the arraignment. You have a right to have bail, to have a lawyer appointed if you can't afford one, to make the state prove the charge against you beyond reasonable doubt. Those are the rights you have as defendants. If you enter guilty or no contest, you're waiving those rights. You should not do that if you don't understand what's happening. If you're confused, if you don't know what to do. If you do want a lawyer in a trial, enter a not guilty plea. That's the safest plea you can always enter. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Rebecca Boyles, case number PRC 26265, ABC.
Okay, Ms. Boyles, you are Rebecca Boyles?
Yes.
Ms. Boyles, it's alleged on February the 14th at 2:20 a.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol. The state's alleging that you took a breath test and tested 15 on a breath test. It is alleged to be it would be your first conviction if you get convicted. On a first offense under Ohio law, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the most the court can impose on a guilty finding. There is a minimum, so the least you can get if you're found guilty is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. That's the minimum penalty for a guilty on an OB, we call it OBI. The test score of 15, there's what's called a per se level under Ohio law. It's 8. So what that means, if the state can show a valid test, there's rules about giving the test, the breath test. They have to show they comply with those rules. If they can do that, there can be a presumption of impairment by any test score 8 or higher. And they're saying 15, which is obviously higher than 8. Do you understand that charge and the different things I explained about the breath test?
Yes.
Then you've got 2 other charges. Driving outside your lane, that's a minor misdemeanor. There's no jail time on that. Maximum penalty is going to be $1 fine. And then it says a C case. Let's see what that is. Oh, speeding. They are alleging you were driving 84 miles an hour in a 55 zone. So that's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. So you've got 3 charges. Do you understand the 3 charges?
Yes.
What plea do you wish to enter?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting the charges are true. By doing that, you waive the right to have a trial, have a lawyer, and to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to accept your guilty plea. I'm going to read the report of the officer into the record. Then if you want to make a statement, you can. You don't have to, but you have the right to make a statement. You will hear what the officer says first in his report. This is Officer Jewell from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. And he writes, I was patrolling US 52 eastbound near milepost 17. I observed a station wagon going westbound at a high rate of speed. Checked the vehicle speed in the 70s and crossed the median to catch up. While catching up to the vehicle, I continued to monitor the speed between 69 to 84 miles an hour. While behind the vehicle, I observed it display improper lane positioning issues to include straddling the center line and driving on the right shoulder by approximately a foot and straddling the right fog line. I turned on my lights. The vehicle went to the center and then onto the right shoulder before signaling. I made a passenger side approach to the vehicle, and the driver was Rebecca Nicole Boyles. In the rear passenger seat was a drunk young male. When I reached the passenger compartment, I observed Miss Boyles had bloodshot, watery eyes. Her eyes appeared red. She had a dazed look on her face. I detected an odor of alcohol coming from the passenger compartment. I informed Miss Boyles the reason for the stop and asked if there was a reason for her speed. She advised that she picked up the passenger from the arcade bar in Huntington, was trying to get him home as fast as possible because he'd been throwing up at the bar. Miss Boyles' speech was slightly slurred at times. I asked her to exit the vehicle and directed her to the passenger side of my patrol car. I I noticed that she was uneasy on her feet. Once standing by my patrol car, continued to detect an odor of alcohol coming from her person. Asked if she knew how fast she was going. She said she was unaware of her speed. I noticed she had issues with fixating her eyes. And I asked her again how much she had to drink, and she reported I had a couple of drinks at the bar. Asked her if she would be willing to do tests, and she said she would. I asked her if she had any recent head injuries, and she said she considered herself in good health and doesn't take any medications. Gave horizontal gaze in the segments, that's the eye test for alcohol. There were 2 clues. Conducted a walk and turn test. I observed 5 validated clues during the walk and turn. 1 leg stand. I observed 3 valid clues. Administered a portable breath test, and it showed a test for 0.16. She's placed under arrest, advised of Miranda rights. She had a vape pen containing cannabis in her pants pocket. She said someone gave it to her at the bar, and she admitted it contained cannabis. There was baggies containing small pieces of cannabis in the vehicle. She was taken to the patrol post, agreed to give a breath test, and tested 156 on the breath test. Okay. Any statement or explanation you want to make?
No.
Okay.
No point.
Are you working? What do you do?
Yeah, I work.
I can go 2 ways on your drive. You got to get a driver's license suspension. It's required. I can give you limited driving privileges, and you just have to have proof of insurance. After a 15-day, there has to be a 15-day no driving time. Then that's called a hard suspension. That I can give you limited driving privileges for like work and community service and those sort of things. I can give you unlimited driving privileges, but to do that, you have to have the device placed on your vehicle that you blow into to start, and you have to pay for that. It's, I think, about $1,100, and you pay. It's not to the court. We don't keep them. There's a company that installs them out of Portsmouth. So, what are you interested in? You want the unlimited, or you want?
Can I do the limited, please?
Yes. Okay, that won't cost you any extra. Okay, on your way I do the fine, the higher you test on the test score, yours is relatively high, but it's not extremely high, I would say. It's well above the per se level. So I'm going to give you a $500 fine based on your test score. Order you to pay the court costs. I'll do a 6-month license suspension, and it started the day of the incident, the 14th. I'll give you limited driving privileges so you can drive to and from work. Is driving a part of your job?
No, it's not a part of it, but
Okay. To and from work, to come to community service, which I'm going to give you, to go to the driver intervention program, which is a thing you have to do, the 3-day school. You have to do that. You don't go to jail. Which I don't want you to go to jail. I'm going to give you a jail sentence, but I'm going to suspend it. And there's no reason for you to go to jail unless, as some people inexplicably do, blow things off and don't take care of business, then you have to go to the jailhouse then. So don't be one of those people that thinks nothing's going to happen if I don't do this. Something is going to happen, and it's going to be jail time. So there's no reason for you to go to jail. Take care of what you're supposed to do. 20 days in jail, suspended, 5 days of community service. We have a community service program here at the court where you can work any day but Sunday or a holiday. So what's your work schedule?
I'm usually off every other weekend. Do they do it on the weekends as well?
Saturdays.
Okay.
You can work any Saturday.
Okay. And I've got random days off throughout the week, so I'll do it.
7:30 a.m. here at the court, any day, but but Sunday or holiday, you can come do community service. You can report on the west side of the building at 7:30, and you'll be done by 2:30-ish. You'll have 2 years of probation, but I'll terminate it once you finish everything. So if you were here earlier, we had those review hearings. I'm going to give you 6 months to get everything done. You should get it done in that time frame. Those people didn't get their stuff done within 6 months, and then they have to start coming back to hearings for me to monitor what they're doing. Now, some of them are going to have more to do than you are doing. But here's how you can go to jail. Blow it off, don't do it, and don't come to your review hearing. You're going to get a warrant and go to jail if you do that. So, and as I say, some people do that. Some people just don't. They think nothing's going to happen, I guess, or don't think about it, and they wind up going to jail. Okay, your review hearing is going to be September the 18th. Is that what you got? September the 18th. So you got all spring and summer to get this done. On the speed offense, that's kind of bad. Somebody 84, and not very smart. I mean, this is 84 is what at 2:20 in the morning on US 52. That's what I see young males doing, because young males are not very bright. They think they're not. You mix testosterone and alcohol, and they think they're Superman. I guarantee you, if you come out 10 nights and run down 52 at 84 miles an hour, you're going to get pulled over every night. Every night you're going to get pulled over at 2:20 in the morning because they're looking for drunks.
Yeah, my passenger was also trying to like open the doors and jump out of the vehicle, and
Maybe you should have let him do it. Or call an Uber.
Yeah, call an Uber, I
Ubers are very
know.
cheap now compared to what this is going to cost you.
yeah.
You
You're not-
could get
yeah.
20 Ubers or 50 Ubers for what this is going to cost you.
Trust me, I know.
And it's going to affect you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to be affected like a young male would because they're the highest risk. They think they're great drivers, but they're terrible drivers. Insurance goes way up. Yours is probably going to go up, not probably, your insurance is going to go up now too. So eventually it'll come back down, but for a while, you're going to pay a higher insurance rate. Okay, on the speed, I'm going to give you the maximum fine because that's very unreasonable. 184 in a 55 at 2:20 in the morning after you've been drinking. Not smart and dangerous. So $150 fine. And then on the lane violation, I'll do a $30 fine. Okay, you're going to meet with the probation officer. His name is Mr. Major. He's to the left as you go out in the lobby, on that side of the building, the open counter. Go there, tell him who you are. He's going to pull up your paperwork, have you sign some stuff, then you're free to go.
Okay.
You look like you've got a smartphone or a laptop, and probably both, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's no, and this would be a young male thing to do, is get arrested and come and say, I lost my paperwork, that's why I didn't come to court. There's a website here at the court that you can put your name in, and it shows you when you've got to be back to court and what your charges are, and what, you know, there's no excuse, in other words. There's no excuse for not knowing what you need to do and when you need to do it. Okay? And it's not going to go away. All right, go see Mr. Major, and then you're free to go after that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Julie Pritchard, case number CRB 2691. Julie Pritchard.
Julie Pritchard was decided to be here today at 9 a.m. She's not appeared. There'll be a warrant for failure to appear. It'll be a warrant because it's not a OSP arrest. It's a sheriff's service.
You know, this is going to happen. It doesn't mention her in here at all. It's okay.
State of Ohio versus Sean Williams, case number CRB 2650, A and B. CRB 25784.
Sir, are you Sean Williams?
Yes, sir.
Have you been served copies of the?
Twice.
Okay, you have been served. Okay, so I've got the first case is 2650A, criminal trespass.
Is that the one we already had court over?
I'm sorry?
Is that the one we already had court like a month ago over?
No, this is this is the
The new
first
one.
time you've appeared on this. It's alleged, it's a criminal trespass. It's alleged this happened January the 10th, 2026 in Perry Township. And it's alleged you recklessly entered or remained on land or premises of another where you went unauthorized to go.
With my
So
mother?
that's a fourth-degree misdemeanor criminal trespass. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. And then 2650B is a disorderly conduct, also alleged to have happened January the 10th, 2026 in Perry Township, that you caused inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to other people by engaging in fighting, threatening to do harm to other people or their property, being violent or turbulent, and that you did this in the presence of a law enforcement officer, and persisted in doing it after you were warned to stop. So that is a fourth-degree misdemeanor disorderly conduct. Now, you also have a pretrial on a case.
So they're both with my mother, so.
And those are in November. Now, you had told me, because you were arraigned on these previously, you told me you were getting a lawyer.
Yes, sir. We've had a lot going on the last month. My dad had a stroke and he's in hospice right now, and the weather, and
Do you still want to hire your own lawyer, or do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
you said we wouldn't qualify for a court appointed last time.
Are you working now?
Yes, sir.
What are
Been
you
working.
doing?
I work assistant manager at Arby's.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, and how much do you get paid there? You get paid by the hour or a salary?
Salary, 35 a year.
And you're a single person?
Yes, sir.
You don't have any dependents?
And not qualified dependents.
Okay, well, yeah, you would need to hire your own lawyers. The state have, you want to make an offer to him, or, I don't know if you're in a position to do that. He's got a pretrial on very similar charges.
If we could
that
get
happened
both
in
done
November.
quick.
They involved his mother, and when we came to court on the previous charges, she didn't want a protection order, so
She's out in the lobby right now too.
You want to have her come in? Let's have her-
it'd be a good idea, yes.
What's her
She didn't
name?
want to come, Debbie Williams, Deborah Williams.
Williams, Miss Williams?
Yeah, she's out there because she didn't want hospice to call and interrupt court.
Let's have her come in and talk to the prosecutor. Ma'am, if you would come up and talk to the prosecutor, please.
Look like things have gotten any better. Okay, well, I want you to get back to him, but I'm worried about your son right now. He's still drinking, I guess.
I haven't noticed it.
Well, what was going on in this, of course, this was way back in January.
Yeah,
Is he still living with you?
yeah.
Has he been doing his counseling?
I don't think he has yet because he just started working.
Well, you don't need that in addition to your husband. Dealing with all
I
that.
don't
at
know
one
how
time.
to
Well, I'm gonna
take
try to
care
help.
of my husband.
I know, I understand. All right, I'm gonna talk to the judge here. So, let me ask you this. Since this happened in January,
Yeah.
have you had any other problems with him?
No.
Is he still living there with you?
Yeah,
So, Your Honor, this is Deborah Williams, who is Sean's mother. And she's distraught right now because her husband, I assume that's Sean's dad, is very ill. and she needs to get back to him. Now, this incident occurred on January the 10th, and of course, we had one similar thing already pending from the latter part of November.
Yeah.
Now, I'm told that Sean has not caused him any problems since January 10th, but back when we were in court previously, there was discussion about the fact, according to Sean's mother, that he needs to not drink. We talked about counseling, but he didn't, there was something about insurance. He didn't have insurance or didn't qualify for insurance or something. But
That hasn't kicked in yet.
so if it's kicked in, we want him to do.
March 1st, it'll kick in.
Okay. Well, I can say just from looking at the affidavit, it's signed by her, if it's anywhere close to being true, you need to not be drinking, especially when you're living on her property. I mean, you're a grown man, and you're living at your mom's place, and she's dealing with your dad who's sick. She doesn't need to deal with you drinking and causing problems and coming in and raising Cain because you're drunk. That's the last thing she needs to be worried about. All right?
And since we had court last time, I haven't.
Okay. Is that true? He's quit causing you problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll enter a not guilty plea for you on these relatively new charges. It took you a while to get you into court. And I want to encourage you to get some counseling when you're able to. And you said March 1st is when your insurance was.
Yeah, I got me an eye exam as soon as I could too, because I can't see nothing.
Okay. And you don't want him ordered to stay away, as I take it, is that right?
Do what?
You don't want a protection order, which I can order him not to
No.
come around you or stay with you.
No, because right now I've got no other choice. My husband, hospice called. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, well, I understand. It's difficult. When he's not drinking, he helps you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he needs not to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, zero. I mean, not, you're living at her place, she gets to make the rules. She doesn't want you drinking while you live at her place, so that's what you gotta do. If you don't like that, get out and go get your own place. Then you know the laws.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Mr. Healy.
We're not far away from March 1st. I would like for him to speak with one of these counseling agencies, at least get it set up so that when March 1st comes along and he's got the insurance, he can get started.
So you're going to have insurance through your employment?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably going to have to be OBP then, I would think.
She's here. I believe she's here, Your Honor.
Okay. Anybody else what insurance company is it, do you know? You don't know?
Not sure.
Okay. I'm going to have you talk to OBP because I'm pretty sure they can take most health insurance, a lot of them.
It's one I got paid for, but I have no choice with my sugar and eyes. I can't see. I was like, I need insurance.
All right, this is Ms. Dement. She's from Ohio Valley Physicians. This is Mr. Williams. It sounds like it's mostly alcohol. Is there other issues or other than alcohol? Or?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not now. Used to be.
Okay. Probably needs to set up some counseling. He's going to have health insurance as of March 1st.
Okay.
So probably, and he is working. So you can do that outpatient as I understand.
Yeah.
So we could probably look it up and see if we need insurance. I got an app on my phone, so.
Let's come back maybe March 20th. Be your next hearing, March 20th. I'm entering a not guilty plea. Will be a pretrial. I'll let you sign a $1,000 signature bond. Did you go get fingerprinted on the other case?
No, sir.
Okay, well, you gotta get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper will give you the form. You gotta take it to jail and get fingerprinted.
Yes, sir. Honestly, I just forgot with everything that's going on. And yesterday was either go see my dad or go do that. And
Okay.
I went to see him.
Well, I'm giving you some time. I'm giving you, a month to get things squared away, come back, and hope no drinking and no further problems with your mom. Don't cause her any further problems than she's already dealing with. Okay?
Yes, sir.
See you in a month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Nathan Dement, case number CRB 2648.
Sir, are you Nathan Dement?
Yep.
Mr. Dement, have you received a copy of the charges?
Yes, sir.
We'll go over those with you. And were you here when I explained the rights of defendants? You have any questions about that? Okay, the charge against you is aggravated menacing. The state's alleging that January the 11th of this year, Fayette Township, you knowingly caused Tanya Hardy to believe you would cause serious physical harm to her person or property. That is aggravated menacing. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Mm-hmm.
How do you plead to it?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yeah.
Are you working?
I was, and right whenever this happened, I just happened to be going through a review at work, so I'm suspended. I've been suspended for like 30 days.
Do you have any money saved? Where were you working before?
I'd rather not say where I work at because she watches this and she'll cause problems. She already got me fired from the railroad. So,
Okay.
but like, yeah, it's like.
What I need to know is how much you make. What were you making? Were you getting paid by the hour? Or
Yeah.
How much per hour?
Like 20.
Okay. Well, I'll let you sign an affidavit if you've been off for a month, and at that rate, you probably don't have a lot. I'll appoint Mr. Warford to represent you. Let you sign a signature bond of $1,000. Is there any problem for you to stay away from Tanya Hardy?
No,
You don't live together or anything like that?
no, like, I don't talk to her. She ain't got my phone number. I ain't got her phone number.
So I'm going to order you stay away from her, don't go around her, don't contact her, don't text her, don't post anything about her on social media. Just let things cool down, die down. And then we need to set a pretrial. March 13th or after, Mr.
13th is good, Judge.
March 13th will be the next hearing at 10 o'clock.
Is there any way we could get that sooner? So, because like when I get this over with, and if I get it took care of and get it dropped, then I can start going back to work.
March 2nd, if you're available.
It's like as soon as possible. I'm starving. I need to get back to work.
So that's pretty soon. Are you available March
The next time,
2nd?
I am, Judge.
We'll make it March 2nd. March 2nd, 10 o'clock. Yeah, he'll need to go to the jail, get a fingerprint.
Hey, don't leave, I'll bring you a copy.
And Mr. Cooper will give you the form for that.
Jim, don't leave, I'll bring you a copy of this out and tell you what you need to do.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Charlie Archer, case number CRB 21-138.
Okay, you're Charles Archer.
Yes.
It's alleged that you missed a review hearing a long time ago, January 14th of 2021, on a theft conviction that you've had a warrant outstanding since then. And you're coming in, going to get the warrant withdrawn, I think, is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you admit or deny you missed your hearing back in 2021?
Admit.
Do you have an explanation?
No, I went to rehab, I think around that time.
I see the anchor,
Yeah.
what's it called, the anchor?
Then I completed the 9-month course, and I got the paperwork here.
Okay, I'll take a look at that.
No, I need it back.
Okay, we'll make copies of it.
There's a few different papers in there.
Yeah, we probably just need the thing on top, we don't need this other stuff. Looks like you had some issues over in Russell too.
Child support mainly. Oh, no, yeah, I did have.
Just take a copy. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'll set you up for a review. I'll accept this if you take a urine screen today and are clean. If you're clean, then I'm gonna accept the paperwork showing that you finished treatment, and I won't make you do anything else. So I had ordered you to get treatment back originally when you got this case. So go to the probation office, do a urine screen, and then when we get that finished and get the results, come back in and we'll finalize things. So,
Okay.
probation is to the left as you go out in the lobby. Go tell them you need a urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Casey Barker, case number CRA 21614, CRD 11349, A and B, CRD 11124, CRD 122915. Casey Barker.
Casey Barker, I don't see in the courtroom.
Judge, he's in jail. I was appointed in Judge Finley's court to his case just
okay.
Wednesday. He's in jail.
Okay, we'll call him up when we get to the inmates.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Roadcat, case number CRB 23646, CRC 211172, A, B, and C.
Mr. Roadcap is here. He has had a hearing on the 2nd, and he wasn't here then. Do you admit or deny that?
I admit that I wasn't here. I was in the hospital. I broke my
What
neck.
happened to you?
I had a seizure, face planted cinder blocks.
Okay. All right, I'll cancel the warrant since you came in today, and it looks like you're still getting medical care.
Yes, I still got several doctor's appointments that every.
All right, I'll give you a couple months before you have to come back. I'll give you your next hearing in April. Hopefully you'll be better by then. Let's see, exactly 2 months, the 20th, April 20th will be your next hearing.
Okay, thank you.
Cancel the warrant. 9 o'clock, April 20th, is your next hearing.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Hope you heal up.
State of Ohio versus Derek Jenkins, case number CRB 25356.
Okay, this was a case where there was a review hearing on August the 1st of 25. It's alleged you didn't attend that hearing and warrant got issued. Do you admit or deny you missed your hearing back in August?
Yeah, I missed it.
Do you have an explanation?
I believe you sent the papers to an address where I had a restraining order on me, like I wasn't there, and I never was aware of my court date.
Well, that's not the way we do it. You were given your court date, it's right in the judgment entry when you were sentenced on the June 20th of 2025. You were given a review hearing date of August 1st that day, so we don't send a notice out.
Okay, well, no, I wasn't aware of it or forgot it, yeah.
How'd you find out that you had a warrant then?
My counselor called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting counseling now?
Yes, sir.
Where's that?
Serenity now. I actually have a letter from them and a completion.
Okay. Maybe we'll get that. Bring it up.
Is that a completion? Can we take this also?
That's just client of the week.
Is that it?
Yeah. And then I have my drug screen from the last, like, about 6 months, if you want to. I actually have my counselor's number and stuff too.
So this letter was written to Pike County Courts, is how it's addressed, is that Waverly?
Yeah, I had another warrant out there that I took care of.
Okay, I had ordered you to get treatment back in June, and it looks like you didn't start this till September, and you were also ordered to do community service and pay a fine, which none of that's happened. That top part you can make a copy of. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with you is similar to the other gentleman. Once, I may consider accepting that as proof of completion of treatment, but I want you to do a screen first.
That's fine.
So go do a urine screen, see what that shows, come back, and I'll decide how we're gonna handle it.
Okay.
Go to probation and do a urine screen.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Butters, case number CRB 25261.
This was set for review on February the 9th. This election didn't make it then. Do you admit that?
I do. Can I give you this paper?
Yeah, what is it?
It's the paper from here. I don't know who wrote it. I thought it was my lawyer. I didn't write it. It's been on my fridge. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's been on my fridge. I knew that I owed $300 and some in February, and I had to come back. I got to looking at it and noticed it said February 29th. Well, my mom's like, there's not 29 days in February.
Yeah.
So,
True.
I called on Monday and left a voice message on the message machine here to a Clarissa or a Marissa and explained myself, but no one called me back, so I showed up Wednesday to make sure what was going on. I would never miss an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely
All right, I'll
not.
cancel the warrant, and you did pay off your bonds today. it looks
Yes,
like.
sir. That was my plan the entire time.
All right, it looks like that's all you were required to do, so your case is completed. You're free to go.
Thank you very much.
State of Ohio versus Stephanie Taylor, case number CRB 25760.
Mr. Warford's case, and she had pretrial on Tuesday.
Yes, Judge, she missed it. She's here today to try to eliminate a warrant.
Okay. Is there anything we can accomplish today? Do you want pretrial part of it?
You want to come in?
Your Honor, this is a
You did
Walmart.
already? Okay.
Walmart,
What do you
yeah.
want to do with this?
Yes.
You want to take her to a trial? She's indicated she wants it set for a trial, Your Honor.
Okay. We can do that. Has there been any discovery exchange, or does there need to be any?
Yes, Judge, we've got discovery, we've got the videos as well.
Okay. Well, the first date that I don't have a trial set as of now is March 23rd. So March 23rd or after,
Let's go with the 23rd, Your Honor.
okay? No warrants since you came in.
Thank you.
March 23rd at noon for trial.
So I get you prepared. Okay. Thank you,
We're gonna
Judge.
start some pre-trial now.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Ball, case number CRB 25622. You already set for a bond purchase here.
Salary is here on Jonathan Ball. Richard, West Virginia. We have have any idea where Mr. Hall is now?
I do, Your Honor. We've been here a couple of times for bond forfeiture hearings on him. The day after I posted his bail, he reported to his probation officer in Mingo County that he had gotten arrested in Ohio. Well, they arrested him and revoked his bond on a pending matter there. And he's been in jail in the Southwestern Regional Jail ever since. His charges there, I checked yesterday, he had a hearing on about a week ago. And the file's not updated yet, so I don't know what happened in his hearing, but he still has pending charges of burglary, child neglect resulting in injury, destruction of property, violating the protection order, and second offense domestic violence. So the judicial process in West Virginia is much different than Ohio, and it's hard to tell how long he's going to be there. But I don't see him getting out anytime soon. But I have got the holder placed on him for Ohio, and did verify it yesterday that they do have it, and we are in line to get him once they are finished with him.
All right. Mr. Hill, what's the state's position on this?
Well, it sounds like we have a secure holder on him, so we're okay with the bond being extended now.
Okay, let's go out another couple months then. April 20th, we'll set for the next hearing, see what the status is in bond forfeiture, April 20th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jimmy W. Sparks, case number CRB 2639. Your Honor, this is set for a motion at the request of Hometown Recovery.
Okay, he's the one in the back, I think. We'll need Mr. Major and someone from Hometown.
Set for sentencing next week.
Okay, so as I understand it from the record, it looks like Mr. Sparks had entered a plea to a theft offense. I allowed him to go to counseling before sentencing. Sentencing was pending, and then there's been some issues arise while he was in counseling.
Yes, Your Honor, I was called yesterday by Kathy Lewis from Hometown and advised that their staff had caught him shoplifting, and that he's not, and then he wasn't taking his medication. So I had to bring him in today and put him in front of you.
Okay. Have there been charges filed out of the shoplifting?
No, just a staff member caught him. So,
Okay, from in the facility?
from in the facility, yeah.
From another patient or from staff or?
I was told that it was a staff member that caught him doing it.
I believe it was from Speedway, Your Honor.
Yeah, it was from
Oh, okay,
Speedway,
so
yeah.
If the theft was from an outside.
Yes.
They didn't file any charges?
Yes.
Yeah, as far as the way I understand it, maybe they caught him, but Speedway didn't catch him or something,
Yeah.
so law enforcement was not involved.
Okay. Well, what say you, Mr. Sparks, about this whole situation?
All I have to say is I'm sorry. They caught me Speedway, I'll take it back out of my pocket, put it back on the shelf. I got put it on contract, 30-day contract. Started from medication, started home, being more compliant.
Is Hometown still willing to work with him?
We're still willing to work with
Okay,
him.
I'm looking at the report, it looks like it was a minor snack kind of thing that you just took and put it in your pocket. Is that right? Okay. Well, one thing you gotta change your way of thinking, and this is something that I've come across before. And I don't know how you grew up, but what I want you to do, I want you to become an honest person. And that part of that honesty is admitting the problem that you've had with substances. And in your dealings with everyone else, including the Speedway, is be honest and forthright. You don't steal, you don't lie, you do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, and that's part of the whole process of getting in recovery. So I'll allow him to go back. This is kind of a strike against you, but not one that is going to cause you necessarily to totally fail and go to jail. I'm going to give you another chance, but I'm also going to consider this if something else comes up. Like you're on a shorter leash now, I guess is what I would say. So don't make any more mistakes. So he can be released.
I believe he's set for the 27th, Your Honor.
Correct. So I'll see you in a week. Come back in a week and we'll get another report as how you're doing. There'll be enough time for them to tell me how you've been doing since you got to go back. So let's make it good. Make it a good report. Okay. You're welcome. He can be released to go back to hometown. Next hearing is February 27th at 10 o'clock for sentencing.
State of Ohio versus Whitney Harvey, case number TRC 252971 and CRB 25762. This is Mr. Stratton's case. He's supposed to be on Zoom.
All right, Mr. Stratton. Okay, Mr. Stratton is appearing by teleconference, is set for a pre-call. Whitney Harvey, I don't think is here unless that person's on teleconference. There's nobody here in person. This is endangering children and an OVI are the two main charges.
Yes, sir. We were here on the 30th. We didn't have any drug results. We still don't have any drug results. I'm not for sure where Whitney is, so if you give us 7 days before a warrant, I'll try to get hold of her.
All right. She has 7 days to get in here before a warrant will issue.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Cody Kelly, case number TRC 252252 A and B, CRB 25542 A and B.
Cody Kelly is Mr. Stratton's case, set for pre-trials.
Actually, Your Honor, set for sentencing. He's already pled to the obstruction of the ODI in November. On the 26th, you wanted him to give an assessment at ARC. We just need to know the status of that, Mr. Kelly.
I'll have all the paperwork of it, next time I can come in.
So you haven't done anything?
I haven't got the paperwork of the next time where I go in.
Okay, well, since you've already entered a plea, I'm going to have you do a screen today. I want to see what the screen shows. So go do a screen, and then come back and we'll decide how we're going to go forward.
Yes, sir.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Kaya Maynard, case number CRB 24478.
And this is Mr. Stratton's case.
May I break down?
Yes. He's Shawnee. Good report.
Good.
When he came in, I thought, Kyle looks good.
Thank you.
So, your presentation is remarkably better.
Thank you, sir.
That doesn't always mean everything, but it is amazing what you can just see by somebody's, the old-fashioned word is countenance. You look a lot different than you did when I first started seeing you. So I think that is a sign that you're on the right track. How do you feel about where you are now?
I like it.
Good. So we're getting close, November, December, January, so we're getting close to being finished, right, with this program?
So he just moved to 2.1 3 weeks ago. He is making progress. The outpatient coordinator is out. They just had a baby, so
had limited information on his progress in outpatient so far, but I haven't heard anything negative.
Okay. What do you think, what's the plan, Kai, as far as, you know, you got a little girl to take care of? What's the
Right,
plan there?
I'm looking for employment once the weather breaks. Either way, continuing an outpatient, and I'll also start school next month.
Oh, where are you gonna go to school?
University of Phoenix for
Okay,
social
so
work.
it'll be online?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, this is promising. This is encouraging. So, good job.
Thank you.
Let's see you in another month, approximately. What's your schedule, Mr. Stratton, in around the 20th of March?
The 20th is fine, all right?
Okay, we'll do exactly 1 month. March 20th, be the next hearing pretrial and review. Good job, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Sprague, case number CRB 21524, TRC 2715. Brandon Sprague.
Stratton's case pretrial. And he is here.
Yeah, I think he should be there.
He is here.
Okay. Do we have a report from RRS?
Yeah, he's actually screening somebody. Hold on a second.
So, Your Honor, he's already fled to the theft. He just merely had RRS for treatment, and I haven't heard anything like that, so I'm pretty sure he's doing okay.
Okay, well, I have a report just handed to me. I'll read it in the record so you can hear it too. Mr. Brandon Skaggs admitted on January 5th, 2026, currently residing in solid facility, participating level 2.1, intensive outpatient, engaged in daily groups, so forth. Remains compliant with program expectations, actively participates in therapeutic services. Random drug screens were positive for buprenorphine. And he got a send-off. And no indications of any illicit drugs in that. He's doing individual counseling, increased insight, making measurable progress. So it's a good report. Sounds like there's still stuff being worked on, so I think he needs to stay the course and continue to do what he's been doing.
Okay.
Any objection to that, Mr. Stratton?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll continue with what you're doing with RRS. Come back in a month. I know Mr. Stratton's already going to be here, so we'll set it for March 20th.
All right, sounds good.
10 o'clock, March 20th.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Young, case number TRC 212199, A, B, C, and D.
And this is
Your Honor.
Mr. Stratton's case.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this was set for a trial. And I didn't write down the date, and Mr. Young was unable to get to court that day. He did turn himself back in, and we set it for a pre-trial today, so we probably just need to look for a trial date.
Okay. The first date I have without a trial set now is the 27th of March.
That will work for me.
Okay, March 27th for a trial at noon, 12 p.m.
And we'll need a time waiver for that.
Is there a time waiver for that?
We'll wait time out.
All right, thank you. March 27th, 12 o'clock. Do we need any pre-trials, or you need to speak with Mr. Young before that date?
I'll speak to Andy for that date, but I think we're good. We were already set for trial, and we just need to get to this trial, so.
All right, March 27th, noon.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Marty Tolliver, case number CRA 25757.
This is Mr. Stratton's case set for preliminary hearing. Marty Tolliver. Marty Tolliver's been called, is not responding. It's on a receiving.
Yes, I'm sorry, I have not heard from Marty Oliver. Me and the prosecutor had spoken about this case. This week, 7 days before issuing a warrant, I'll try to contact him.
Matthew Copeland.
State want warrant from this court or send it to the grand jury?
We would like to have the warrant from this court, even though we may end up taking it to the grand jury.
Okay, warrant will be issued for failure to appear.
Your Honor, I believe that finishes up for Mr. Stratton.
Do you think you have another case that we didn't call?
Your Honor, we still got Cody Kelly that we're going to recall. This is now taking a spring. Yes.
We have the results now, so we can recall them. Cody
Okay.
Kelly. That's case number 25-22-52, 25-542. Well, according to the screen, he's positive today for buprenorphine, benzodiazepines, no, I'm sorry, not benzodiazepines, cocaine, buprenorphine, cocaine, methamphetamine, and THC. So, and I mean, this has been pending for a while. It's getting worse. 'Cause
Yeah.
Back in November, I had him tested, and he tested only for buprenorphine and THC. Then I could just kind of tell by looking at him, I thought he was going to be dirty today.
Well, this is sentencing, Your Honor. I ask that, I mean, it's up to the court and what Mr. Kelly's willing to do.
I'll go inpatient,
I mean, that's bad.
You got, do you have a Medicaid card from
I do,
Kentucky?
sir. Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. I don't think, Bree, you can't do, does
No, we only
anybody,
do Kentucky for outpatient, Your Honor.
can anybody do, who can accept
I
Kentucky?
think TPC does, let me call.
Okay. All right, I'm going to place Mr. Kelly in custody until we find a place for him to go. So you're back in the holding cell. No recall. There's being a phone call placed to TPC, formerly known as the Phoenix Center.
Okay. All right, I'll get that call when I hear him call.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
And we have some teleconference hearings to do in the jail.
State of Ohio versus Casey Barker, case number CRA 21614, TRD 11349 A and B, CRB 11124, TRD 122915 A, B, and C.
And Mr. Smith represents him.
Judge, I was appointed by Judge Finley on Wednesday on a CCS violation arraignment. We had the arraignment Wednesday. We set it out a couple Wednesdays for a CCS trial. And
Is Mr. Barker there?
it looks like him in the right, top right corner.
Can you say something, Mr. Barker? Okay. Because the way we just had our system worked on, now we got different boxes. So if you say something, then it blows you up. That'll tell you your little tiny box, so it's hard to see. Okay, so Is this a new charge, or?
It was an old charge, Judge. He was placed on CCS. Mr. Steyer sent him there, and then I've got him now. I was appointed by Judge Finley just on Wednesday, so I've not really had a chance to talk to him yet. In these cases, I'm totally unaware of that are here. But I want to take the appointment if you need me to help him in this court also.
These were cases that he was working on as a review. I mean, he's got basically, I think, fines and court costs he's been working on. And he's been coming regularly. So I would say go at least a month out.
We could, Judge. I'll see what I can do with the case in common pleas, and that should go a long way towards.
Okay, so he doesn't have a holder from this court. I mean, I don't believe, well, he might have. It looks like he missed a hearing on February the 6th. He had a review in February the 6th. He wasn't here, which is unusual because he usually comes. I remember that now. He didn't come on the 6th of February. You weren't in custody yet, were you? Do you have an explanation why you didn't come to the hearing on the 6th of February?
Your Honor, I came, you requested a drug test, and I walked out before the test was done.
Okay, now I do remember that. Okay. Okay, well, that's obviously a problem.
As far as about a month out, Judge, the only bad day a month out would be the 27th of March. Other than that, I can do.
Let's do March 20th.
I can do that.
And so he hasn't been arraigned yet, or he has been?
He was arraigned Wednesday. We
What
denied.
kind of bond was set?
I can't. Would you recall what the bond was? I know the hearing's in 2 weeks.
They were calling back up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, normally when they're on a violation of a CCS order, I guess they have to have a bond, but I don't recall what it was.
All right, well, state take any position on bond?
No.
Okay, I'm going to make a OR so that the common pleas is free to set up whatever they want.
Thank you.
They'll control the bond. Next hearing is March 20th from Mr. Baker.
Thank you, Judge. Casey, I'll be up to see about that other case. We'll talk about that before the hearing.
Thank you.
If
Yes, sir.
you get out, then you got to get here on your own for the next hearing, which will be 1 month from today, March 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Conwell Jr. Case number CRB 2693. Joshua Turner is on that.
Christopher Conwell, 2693, and this is an arraignment. Mr. Conwell, if you know, I'm Judge Capper.
Yes, sir.
I got to go over your rights with you, make sure that you understand them. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It could be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've got an aggravated menacing charge, and it was, I don't know if it's been faxed down, it should be faxed down to the court. It alleges that on February the 17th, in Fayette Township, he knowingly caused Amy Jo Piles to believe he would cause serious physical harm to her person or property. That's aggravated menacing, carries a maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir. I could, well, I understand, yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
I'm not, I didn't have no, like, I did not want my mom to feel physically harmed. Mom, can you please, like, I know this is kind of out, but like, I did not have no intentions on hurting anybody in the house. Like, that shit hurts my feelings whenever, like, I don't get why I'm getting blamed for stuff, and I'm depressed as shit, bro. Like, it's a big thing. Like, a lot of people, like, I've been depressed for years, and I just try to look past it.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a not guilty plea. And does he have a lawyer representing him?
Stratton represents him on the previous case.
All right, Mr. Stratton, are you still there?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to appoint you to represent Mr. Conwell because I think you've represented him before, may still be representing. He's He's got a new charge, it involves his mother, it's a menacing charge. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. Conwell?
Well, his mother has let me know that her primary concern is his well-being, his mental health, and of course, we've addressed those issues in prior cases here. Apparently, he's just been diagnosed as schizophrenic, so he needs help, and the fact that he's in jail is just an end result of the fact that he's been on probation already and supposed to be in treatment and whatnot. So I would hope that somebody is smart enough to figure out what kind of help we can get him to keep him out of trouble and help him along.
He was just prescribed an antipsychotic, and he hadn't been taking it since he's been in jail. He's taken it for like 3 days now.
You think that caused the outburst, maybe? He was just prescribed a new medication, and I don't know whether that had something to do with...
Well, the immediate concern is where is he going to stay in the jail? We got a place for him to go to? Because honestly...
I need, yeah, what you're saying, Mom. Remember you telling me, the hospital would help me? I just need something to, I need help.
He needs somebody.
Okay.
I need help. I don't want to look like this. I need help, though.
Your Honor, that Shawnee Counseling Center from Portsmouth, don't they have that crisis unit, or
They already saw him in jail.
they've already
And
said?
cleared him.
Well, can you take him have you ever taken him to a hospital before?
The cops took him to the hospital about a week and a half ago. That was my goal again this night. He's been taken before on like a 72-hour watch.
Just hold on a minute, we'll let him talk, and then we'll come back. Your attorney's on
He's already been.
he's on teleconference with you also.
Your Honor, if I could add real quick, this also works out.
Yes.
We did have that ordinance in the system on about, following that, they didn't request to fees with people at the time or anything like that. So
All right, thank you for that information.
I think
He has it, Deco, remember, I used to, that's physical, though, I ain't had physical type harm in a minute since I was, remember?
What's the state?
Well, we don't want him in jail. I don't think anybody wants him in jail. I just want him to be someplace safe, and I don't know. I was getting ready to ask his mother whether she thought she could get him to, one of the hospitals in Huntington or whatever to start the process of getting him into a mental health clinic over there.
I have a psychiatrist that's willing to take him on. Highly recommend it, but he has to make the phone call. Now he's 18, I can't do it for him.
I got it, for real, I have a responsibility.
Here's the problem, we don't have a place for him to stay, but the counseling center want to evaluate.
Can I talk to him, Your Honor?
Yeah.
We do have a crisis center, maybe that might work for him.
All right, so I'm going to have somebody from the counseling center call down and talk to you and see if they could accept you. Then we'll recall and decide what your bond is. So you'll talk with them, then you'll come back on, and Mr. Strack will be on with you. You want the phone?
I called, you didn't do whatever.
Chris, we want to call you.
The counseling center's going to do an interview with you while we're doing court, and then I'll come back after they evaluate you, we'll decide if they can help you, and that will be a place for you to go.
State of Ohio versus Joshua Lee Turner, case number CRB 25-181. And Malvin Turner is on deck.
Joshua Lee Turner. All right, this is set for sentencing today.
He's doing much better. And then, that's what he's,
I don't know whether the judge will do that or not, but I think
take it this is Megan Turner that's present.
It is.
Yes.
And you, Mr. Turner, do you have a lawyer today? Because at one point you told me Mr. Holt was representing you, but I don't think he is anymore. Is that correct?
It's a court appointed one.
No, Mr. Ryan,
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed attorney at this point?
yes, please.
Are you, well, obviously you're in jail, so you're not working, but if you weren't in jail, would you be working?
He's not worked since October.
All right, Mr. Smith, I'll appoint you
Yes, sir.
to represent Mr. Turner. It's actually set for a sentencing, so I don't know if we want to put it on the record what the state's looking for with, after consulting with the complaining party.
Well, Your Honor, it is set for sentencing on the domestic violence, but if the court will recall, he had pled guilty to a third OVI previously. So that was sentenced the other day to 6 months in jail.
Okay, that's why he's in jail. That's right.
And at that time, there was a discussion about, and I think maybe he showed himself to be a little bit not,
He had a bad attitude. When
yeah, that's a good way to put it. But
he
I
kind of
said,
acted like he was entitled to bark out orders when he had a third offense OVI hanging over his head, but he'd already pled guilty to.
and I think that the court rightfully lost patience with him that day. But I also know, and I expressed that on last week, that I know that he's worthy of and capable of far more than he has shown, and I think he got in deeper in his alcohol issues than he was willing to admit, and I think maybe his wife agrees with that. And so, as far as this sentence on the domestic violence charge, we're okay with that being merged in with what he's already sentenced to. And I also don't know whether he's ready to ask the court to maybe give him another consideration to go to treatment.
Okay. Why don't we do this? Let's let, Mr. Smith just got appointed.
Thank
There's a
you.
lot here to look at. Why don't we let you talk with him? There's another file, and I've got, the only file set for sentencing today is this domestic, and this is the wife here today. He's got an OVI that I already sentenced him on, so you probably need to look at it too. So your lawyer's gonna call down and talk to you, Mr. Turner, and then I'll have you back after the two of you talk, and we'll see where we're gonna go from there.
Your Honor, Ms. Turner has to leave. She's got to get back to work.
Okay.
But-
Is there anything you want to tell me before you leave, so you want me to know?
No, him and I have had some conversations since you put him in there, and I feel like he's doing much better. Like he's realizing the issues that are at hand. That's why I think in treatment is actually what's going to help him.
Okay. And do you
So he's
want,
not around people.
if he is sentenced on the domestic, or even while pending, do you want him ordered to stay away from
No.
you? Okay, you don't need a protection?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you for your input.
State of Ohio versus Malcolm Turner, Lawrence County Jail, case number CRC 26280 A and B, CRA 2694. Paul Wiles is on deck.
Malvin Turner, and is that someone you're representing, Mr.?
Yes, Judge, I've been retained to represent him. We'd waive reading of the complaints.
Okay.
Shoot.
It's a first offense OVI and possession of drugs with felony level. So, we need to set a bond, or not guilty pleas to the misdemeanors, and then what's the state's position on bond for Mr. Turner for everything, including the possession?
Your Honor, we would like to see him be assessed for some treatment, and we would be okay with an OR bond if he's willing to do that.
He's willing to do that, Judge.
Okay. What's your drug of choice, Mr. Turner?
What's that?
It's alleged methamphetamine. Do we have opioids in there too, or just meth? I'm sorry. Are you abusing opioids in addition to methamphetamine? I want to know what kind of treatment to give you.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, it's alleged you had methamphetamine on your person, so that's.
It wasn't, no, I don't recover in that, because it's in the car, it was my car.
Mr. Turner, don't speak about the facts.
Okay.
All right, and let's see, this happened recently, on the 18th, so.
Yes.
Do you have a medical card?
No, yes,
Ohio?
Ohio, yes. Yes,
Okay, hometown wants to talk with him. We'll have somebody call down, talk to you about getting treatment, and then we'll go from there. So I'll have you back, we'll decide what the bond will be after you're evaluated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Paul Wiles, of Orange County. Case number CRA 25354 A and B, and Erica Williams is on deck.
This, Mr. Morford, was your case. Some allegations Mr. Wiles missed the preliminary hearing back in January the 9th. And it looks like there was obviously a felony. Let's see what it was. He was at Focus for residential treatment at one time. He had...
I'm in the breach now.
It was an aggravated possession of methamphetamine was the A case. B case was detroamphetamine. Do you need to talk with your lawyer? I mean, it looks like you missed a hearing.
I did, I was unaware, I was sick, I had pneumonia for about 2 weeks, and it was my fault, I missed my court date. But I've been attending men to reads in Ireton.
When did that start? When you were at Focus?
Yeah, I know, I transferred from men to reads because it was closer at the time, I didn't have to be or anything, it was a lot easier for me to get to Ireton than it was for me to Furnace. And everything was, I thought everything was good, and, but like I said, I missed my court date. I had pneumonia for maybe 12 days, 14 days or something. I was deadly sick. I missed my court date, and I was going to turn myself in. I was kind of waiting until today. I was trying to keep from doing and sitting in jail all week. Honestly, that's what I was hoping for.
What happened to cause you to get arrested?
What is it, sir? I'm sorry.
What caused you to get arrested?
I was actually leaving men to reads. I left there and I stopped and got something to eat for me and my girlfriend, and I was heading home and I got pulled over for a loud exhaust.
Judge Focus has indicated a willingness to take him on an inpatient basis.
Mr. Hill.
Can you call me to reads? Because I'm going through terms. I thought everything was going fine with him. I understand that. I missed my court date. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm trying to do my rehab. So I'm working, and I really would like to continue outpatient so they can stay working and try to help out my family.
Mr. Morford, I'll let you talk with him. Sounds like you need to talk with him and maybe amended reads before we make a decision. So you want the court's file?
Please. Thank you, Judge.
It's got the last report from Focus right on top. You'll be recalled, sir, after your attorney talks to you amended reads.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Erica Williams, case number CRA 2695.
Ma'am, are you Erica Williams? Ms. Williams, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment. And should be entered as a CRB case number, not a CRA.
Change it for this spring, we'll have to make a note, change it.
Okay, it's a CRB case, not a CRA case. You're charged with disorderly conduct, ma'am. It's alleged that on February 17th, you recklessly caused inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm to others by making unreasonable noise, offensive, coarse utterances, gestures, or displays, communicating unwarranted, abusive language in the presence of law enforcement. So that's a M4 disorderly, maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to it?
Guilty.
I'm sorry?
Guilty.
Guilty. If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting it's true and you waive the right to have a trial and have a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yeah. I don't need a lawyer now.
Not if you're going to enter a guilty plea, because the case is going to, I'm going to sentence
What do you recommend would be best? Just
Well, what I always recommend, if you don't know what to do, enter a not guilty plea. It's the safest.
I'm just gonna plead guilty, I guess. I mean, I really don't go to trial.
Let's see what what's the state going to recommend as a sentence on this?
Your Honor, this young lady had a case in October of '25. It was an inducing panic case, and we tried to get her to go to the mental health hospital at ARC over in Kentucky. She was not agreeable to that, and she pled to that charge on October 17th, and I don't know what she got sentenced to, but we offered at that time served, when she'd had several days in jail already. So we're concerned about her well-being, and this, if you read the affidavit, it's similar type behavior. Yeah. It started out at the dialysis center in South Point. And went in several different places, a Goodwill store and different places. So we would renew that offer or that suggestion that she could use some mental health counseling. And I don't know whether there's substance abuse issues involved with this or not.
Yeah, it sounds like she was mostly taken into custody for her own safety.
Yeah.
Where have you been living?
I stayed at the Harvey House in Huntington.
Okay. But this happened, did this happen, at the shopping center there in South Point?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you get from Harmony House over to South Point?
I just walked across the bridge. I mean, it's only like 2 miles, something like that.
Maybe it's not South Point.
But it says Fayette Township.
Oh, okay.
It was at the, doesn't give it, it just gives the county road 406 address. I don't know where that is. Oh, it was at Goodwill.
Goodwill, and it starts out at the Kidney Care Center.
That's at Charlie Creek, right? That's a pretty good little walk. I mean, it's doable, but most of the people here, when I ask them to come to community service, they can't walk 3 blocks to get to community service. Too far, I don't have a way there. So it's just, you know, that's good 2 miles from the bridge anyway. Maybe more than 2 miles.
Give or take, something like that.
Well, do you get any kind of, are you getting any kind of medical services through Harmony House?
Not really. I mean, I didn't really ask though. I mean, I get
Did they provide you a room? Did they give you a room to sleep in?
Yeah, they could, like, they would give you showers or clothes and you sleep at the hub, which is like a block away. So like you go there during the day and hang out, they'll feed you, give you clothes, and you sleep like a block away at the hub.
Okay. Well, I think you need some medical help. What kind of, do you have a medical card?
No, I don't, because I'm new to the area, so.
Yeah, I've got, the address they put down for you was Pittsburgh, but I don't remember them putting that on the.
Yeah, I'm not from here, so I'm from Pittsburgh area.
Did you have any kind of diagnosis of a mental health issue when you were in Pittsburgh?
No, I don't. I mean, no, I came down here trying to get my bank account seized. I went to my bank in Chesapeake, went to U.S. Bank, and they like said my money's tied up in litigation. I went to the FBI, and they were like giving me a hassle about seizing my bank account Facebook page. That's why I headed down here to go to U.S. Bank in Chesapeake to try to get my bank account seized. That's why I'm down this way, and they were giving me a hell of a time. No matter what I do, I can't get my bank account seized because I'm a victim of identity theft. That's why I came down here. Stole my ID, stole my whole wallet, and it's just been a whole mess. So I come down here to the U.S. Bank to try to get my bank account seized. I went to the FBI in Pittsburgh, and they were really no help to me. The Facebook page of my bank account. So I came down to my bank, U.S. Bank down here in Chesapeake, and that's why I came down this way to Pittsburgh to try to get my bank account seized, and it's just been a whole mess. Pretty much telling me my money's tied up in litigation right now, so I can't get it seized.
Did you live here? Did you live here before a while? Did you?
No, I came down here to go to U.S. Bank, try to get my bank account seized. I went to the FBI to get it seized, and
why did you come? Their U.S. Bank is a chain, and there's a lot of them. There's not the one in Chesapeake's not the only one.
I couldn't find another one. I couldn't find another one around PA, so I came down to Chesapeake U.S. Bank, trying to get my bank account seized, and it's just been a process, let me tell you, because I'm a victim of identity theft. That's why I'm down here. Honestly, it's the only reason I came down here to try to get my identity theft situation handled. Stole my driver's license, stole my bank card, stole my Facebook page, stole my, it's been a mess. It's really been a mess. I don't wish identity theft on anybody, so that's the whole reason I came down this way from Pittsburgh. And I'm really like getting nowhere with it. I'm about to call LifeLock. They even filed my taxes. It's been a whole mess, even filed my taxes, so I'm about to call LifeLock next. I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I mean, I've done everything U.S. citizens do when they've been robbed. I really have. I mean, with the FBI, I went to my bank. I gotta go to the IRS next. But I went to H&R Block too, because they found my taxes at H&R Block, and that's the whole reason I'm down this way, is to try to get my bank account seized. And that's it. That's the only reason I came down here, honestly.
What's the state's position?
Well, I'd like for her to be someplace where she could maybe get a little bit of assistance, a little bit of mental health assistance.
It's not a lot. One thing I could do, and she is within walking distance of path, if she's staying at Harmony House, she could walk over, which she did anyway. It's very close to where U.S. Bank is. I could order her to go there for an evaluation and get treated. Problem is now she's in Ironton.
Yeah.
And we're going to release her from the jail. and she's 25 miles from the Harmony House. How'd you get from Pittsburgh to this area? Did you have a car then, or?
I had a friend bring me down this way to the bank, trying to get my bank account seized. It's ludicrous. I don't wish I did anything for anybody. It's a whole process.
Do you have family in Pittsburgh? Do you have anybody?
I mean, my mom lives like about an hour away from Pittsburgh, but yeah, I went to Pittsburgh to talk to the FBI down there, and pretty much, you know, I made my report, that's all I can do, you know what I mean? I went there, I made my report, went to my bank, and that's pretty much all you can do, you know what I mean, when you're a victim of identity theft. That's all I can do, you know what I mean? Came to my bank, gave my FBI report, and tried everything I can, you know, to move on with my life. My life got destroyed over identity theft, it really has. Over Facebook or Facebook money, my life has been destroyed, and I'm really trying my best.
Yeah, I wish I had more options for you.
Right, right. I mean, so there's a best way to talk to my bank. That's it, really.
Are you know, if I release you from the jail, are you going to go back to Harmony House? Is that where you want to be? Do you want to be someplace?
I mean, I live in a homeless shelter like right down the street. I should have went there last time. I mean, it's way closer. I live in one on Fifth Street.
Well, there's one in Ironton, but they kick you out every day.
I mean, I can even go there and walk back to the Army House. I know that they told me they were on Fifth Street last time I left here. And
I wonder if Mr. Tarvin
Mount Orab is where they say.
could consider her. And you don't think you've ever been diagnosed with any kind of psychiatric issue?
No, sir. No, sir. Like I said, I'm only down this way to talk to my baby. That's the only reason I came this far from Pittsburgh.
I understand that. Well, I'm going to try to get somebody to talk to you today and see if we can figure out a place for you to go, Mr. Heath.
Okay, I mean, I'm going back to Army House, but there is a homeless shelter right down the street. I know that. So either one,
I'm familiar with it, that's not very good.
Okay, but
I don't think you want to go there.
okay, I can totally make my way to Harmony House, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, guys.
We had a case recently where the organization known as TPC sent a young fella to Mount Orab for treatment, and he ended up in Cincinnati after he committed an act there in Brown County of some sort, and we finally got him back, and he's back with his mom now. I bet you TPC would have some help for her.
Well, that's possible there. I don't think they have anybody here today. What about
TPC?
there's no indication there's substance use issues. There's a lot of indications of mental health is the big problem. She's going to be homeless and on the street.
I can talk to her.
Okay.
Yep.
For the crisis center?
Yeah.
And she probably doesn't have biomedicated, so she's originally from Pittsburgh.
Well, we'll do our best.
Okay. I've got somebody that's going to call you, Ms. Williams, and talk to you there at the jail and see if we can get you some help, get you a place to stay, and some medical care. Okay, so I'll have you back after you talk to him. His name is Mr. Tarver.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we have several recalls from Orange County Jail, and we're going to start calling them again.
Okay, I'm back here for you.
Mr. Wiles is ready to recall Ron.
State of Ohio versus Charles Archer, case number CRB 21-138. It's on the recall.
Okay, so I mean, you're dirty for meth, ecstasy, and amphetamine, so you're gonna have to go back to treatment. You were ordered for treatment initially, and you presented me something saying that you finished, but that was in 2023, and now you're dirty again, so where are you living?
West Virginia.
Where in West Virginia?
In Canova.
Canova, okay. Well, we've got OVP here, they can take West Virginia. You have a medical card in West Virginia? Have you ever?
I have. I just haven't got one recently.
You think you're eligible though? Are you working?
I just had lost my job.
Okay. I want you to talk to Mr. Mint then, and this gentleman had, a theft offense several years ago. He was ordered treatment, he didn't do it, he went someplace else, didn't go where I ordered him. I think I actually ordered him to go to OVP, pretty sure. So he just had a screen, he's dirty for amphetamines, methamphetamine, and ecstasy. So he needs some treatment. So this, can you talk with him, get something set up?
Yeah.
And I'm going to schedule you back in a month, and I expect to see a report from OVP then. And you still have your fines and court costs.
I'm ready to pay that.
Okay, you're going to pay it off today?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see the clerk to do that, but I want you to do OVP, come back on March the 20th at 9 a.m., and they'll give me a report as to what you're doing then. Okay?
Thank you.
See Mr. Mint before you leave.
State of Ohio versus Derek Jenkins on the recall, case number CRB 25356.
All right, your screen is good. I'll accept your certificate of completion that you filed with the court. You've got community service and fines to pay now, so let's get that done.
Okay.
Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna pay?
20.
All right, see the clerk to make that payment. Clerk is to the right. Can you leave
And
the
as
room?
far as the community service, is there a way that like I can do it in Pike County?
Yeah.
Okay. And my treatment center, I work with them too. They do it too, and just report back with you.
Okay, well, I don't let you do it at the treatment center, but it's a county court there. Do you ever worked with them? I know we do with Portsmouth.
I'll talk to them. Yeah.
Mr. Cooper will talk to you. You can do it in your home area.
Okay.
Next hearing, and as long as you're making an effort to get stuff done, I'll let you appear by teleconference. You don't have to drive all the way down here.
Okay.
I'll set it for March 30th. March 30th is your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
See this too. And also the clerk to make the payment.
State of Ohio versus Earl Carter, case number TRC 25-1974, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case, pretrial.
We got him in the office to get him.
Yeah,
No, you haven't. You haven't. We've called you, hang up on my office. No, stop.
One time I
Stop.
did, okay,
Stop.
Okay, sir, okay.
Judge, I'm having difficulty getting him in the office. I've documented 4 dates he's not shown up. We call him, he hangs up the phone. Now, he's the one to say, I've not seen the results, which is true. I have them today. I'm going to ask for it to come back in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to give him a date on the record to come in my office. And if you don't show up, I'm going to move to withdraw from your case. I can't help you if you don't come to my office.
I understand, I'll be there, sir.
All right, don't throw me under the bus.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, whoever is on the teleconference with their microphone open, shut it off. At what date are you going to set?
Judge, I'm going to see him on Friday the 27th, well, one from today.
Okay, we have results, this is an older case, we get the urine?
We do.
We do, Judge.
Let's put it on the record what it is.
The test result included amphetamine, THC metabolite, methamphetamine, fentanyl, methadone, gabapentin, alprazolam, alpha hydroxyprazolam, norfentanyl. Everything but bug spray.
Okay.
Judge, the bad dates in March for me are March 9th or March 27th. Otherwise, I'm,
What's the date that you set for your office meeting?
next Friday.
Okay, and that's 27.
Yeah,
Just
8
come back
o'clock
on,
a.m.
Say,
Next Friday.
you can do,
Any day but the 9th or 27th, Judge, in March.
do March 2nd.
That's good.
March 2nd will be the next hearing here, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
My office Friday, 8 o'clock. All right. Today, 8 o'clock in my office. Yeah, we'll see you then. All right, we'll get through that. No, that's pretty.
State of Ohio versus Ben.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Case number CRA 2673, CRA 2674.
Justice, Ben Justice.
First judge I have.
All right, this is Mr. Smith's case. I've been told he was in a health facility.
Yes, Judge, I was given that same message. He is not in jail, he's posted bond.
He's at Mildred Mitchell.
Yes, I was given that information. I would ask.
Oh, this is the fair person.
Correct.
Well, I think that's probably the place for him to be.
In the interim, sir. Can we push for just a second? Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
I mean, if parties will agree, I could do a stipulation. All right, we're going to continue this to March the 2nd. Preliminary hearing and pre-trial.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Melissa Cremines, case number CRB 25712. Melissa Cremines.
It's Mr. Smith's case set for pre-trial.
Code of code. Not sure who has.
Who's the code again?
He's coming up now. What's his name? Clarence Crum, Your Honor. Mr. Wolford, yes, represents him.
Mr. Morphy.
State of Ohio versus Clarence Crum, case number CRB 25713.
Judge, this case is currently working its way through the Children's Services Agency down in Ironton. We're pretty new into the case plan. I don't know at this point if I would advise her to enter any kind of plea to the criminal case, given she's still involved with Children's Services. That said, I understand there are two different independent actions being brought against my client and Mr. Crum. I would ask if we come back in a couple of weeks, let me speak with Children's Services and see how this is going to impact that case, how she's doing, kind of an informal review. If the state doesn't oppose that, we could do that. I think that's the best way to go, from today at least. If we have to set a trial, so be it.
We concur, Your Honor.
And we're okay with that, and partially because it's my understanding that they did enter an admission in the juvenile court case to dependency, and they will be entering into a case plan. And so we're okay to allow that to track for a while, with the understanding that we're not necessarily saying that we're going to end up wanting to dismiss the charges, but we also want them to be successful and get through this in the juvenile court case.
Does it make sense then to come back No sooner than a month?
Oh, yes, Judge, that the only, a month out, the only bad day for me would be March 27th. I'm good.
That's good.
About March 30th then.
I think I've got eye surgery on the 30th.
My client has eye surgery scheduled then, Your Honor.
We'll come back then before, maybe the 23rd.
23rd, I got the other eye too. 23rd and 30th.
20th, that's not quite a month, but,
We can do the 20th.
well, actually it is.
It is
It
exactly.
is exactly a month, yes.
March 20th.
Okay.
Cadillac.
Yeah, I should have had it done, but I couldn't get off the
It's
deal.
approved.
That's your next,
I've had it.
10 o'clock. And I'll talk to my wife, because I got to talk to children's services. 10 o'clock. I'll just go in 10 o'clock.
Is that yours?
That's good. We're talking back.
That goes across. Yeah.
We've been having trouble getting scheduled in for
The weather.
the schooling for parents that CPS gives. We tried getting them to do that when this first started. They never would give us any information. When they did, we could never get in touch with those people.
I know. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Get up before the all right. I just saw your email, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Travis and Gerald. Case number TRC 252913 A and B. Travis Gerald.
This is Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Judge, I have not seen him now. It's been a while since I looked for him out there, but we have drug test results back. I'm not sure why he's not here. I would ask if a warrant issues an issue in 7 days so I can try to locate him.
Okay, we have 7 days to get in before warrant issues.
What about forfeiture? Yes. I mean, that's our plan.
State of Ohio versus Brian K. Martin. Case number TRC 253015 A, B, and C.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
We're all right with that. If it's been enough time, which has been.
Do we have the results?
We do, Judge. I just shared them. It's .184 in the urine test, which is above the .11. My client, as being Mr. Hill, he will enter a guilty plea. We would ask here, I think the state's going to move for the minimums. I do have a request on behalf of my client who just got custody of his son. He's going to ask for limited driving privileges. We'd like him to be able to take his son to the doctor, to school, things of that nature.
Would like to approach if we may, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I told him, so I told him it's gonna be. Oh, right, just call Kevin's.
Mondays or Fridays better for you?
The other guy did.
Really, Friday.
And he don't live here anymore, it's like his house is aged. No, we don't have that phone number for the guy. So, just like that. He just doesn't rush for it. He can't prosecute for it.
So do you think that he wants,
He just wanted to make sure we're actually like following through.
so he's not?
I mean, he just said.
Mr. Hill, or Mr. Smith?
Oh, Judge, yeah, I was speaking to my client, and if the discussion at the bench would enter, well, there was a house obstruct, I would ask to enter a no contest plea stipulation of facts sufficient for a finding of guilt, and come back on a Friday for sentencing to allow the state to confirm with the homeowner that the property has been taken care of by insurance. I'm here the 6th, or Friday the 13th, or I have other Fridays too, just depends on how long the state needs to contact the homeowner.
A couple of weeks enough, or?
I think so, yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do the 13th to make sure that's 3 weeks.
Friday the
So
13th.
March 13th is going to be the next hearing, it'll be sentencing. I want to make sure, Mr. Martin, you agree with your attorney that you're changing your plea to no contest, but with a stipulation that you can be found guilty of this offense. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I'll reserve, you will have a right to make a statement too. Since there was home damage, the homeowner has a right to come in if they want to make a statement to the court, they can. And you can make a statement at that time. I'll do the reserve on sentencing until March 13th. It'll be at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Rebecca Ventura, case number TRC 2689 A and B.
This is Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, this is a case where I was provided with the Axon video. I was downloaded from my client about 4 hours, and this says error uploading. I've actually given her a flash drive today so she can see it. I've given her like a transcript of what the play-by-play, but I would ask to come back in a couple, 3 weeks to allow her to actually view the video.
We could either do the 6th or the 13th. You have a preference on those two?
The 6th is fine, Judge. That's far enough out.
March 6th will be the next hearing.
We'll talk for the 6th, March 6th.
10 o'clock, March 6th.
Figure out my schedule. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Trevor DeVent, case number CRA 25309, CRD 25308, CRD 24312, CRA 23380, CRB 21167, CRA 2321, CRB 2322.
Steyer is representing Mr. Dement. We know where he is.
Yes, I did speak with him. He called me this morning because I had told him he had court, and he's in Alabama with his girlfriend. I guess her mother is ill. So I asked him to get on Zoom, and he said he didn't have good enough service, or he would. But
Just for the sake of asking, are you on Zoom? I see a bunch of people up there I can't identify.
yeah, I don't think he made it on there.
Okay.
All right, he's got 7 days before warrant issues.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Who is speaking? Okay, we already called your case, we'll call you here later. So you weren't present when we called before, so we'll call back up here in a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, just hang out there, got other things we're working on, we'll get back to you though.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Mark Baker, case number CRB 25598, CRB 24747.
Mr. Steyer states.
So my point is that it's probably in violation of his probation.
No, it's not. Oh, it is well if you work for sure. I can read it.
Well, Your Honor, I don't recall exactly what we talked about prior, that I had a conversation with Mr. Steyer. We didn't really have much of a conversation about this case. did we?
No, I think you wanted to speak to the alleged victim, so.
This is the first pretrial, at least on both cases.
So it's our intention to go forward with these, and we're going to be seeking convictions on them. I don't know if there's a response to that today, or...
Well, do you have a position or what you would recommend to the court if there was a conviction?
No.
Well, we're going to be seeking some jail time.
In that case, Your Honor, I'm going to want to file discovery and sort of see what the state of the evidence is.
Okay.
So if we could come back on this, I don't know when you're wanting to set things in general right now. We would waive time constraints to accommodate.
Well, probably the 13th of March or after.
Okay, does Friday or Monday matter to you?
Mondays would be.
Mondays are better.
Mondays aren't good for me, I work. Fridays are my days off. And we have court on the 20th. And I have court on
The
the...
two of you have court?
Yes, we do on March 20th.
What kind of case is that?
Child support,
Where's that?
Ironton. Got to be there at 10.
Why don't we come back after that hearing, maybe, that we...
Well, I'm here the 27th and the 30th already.
I can do Fridays, I can get.
I've got jury trials scheduled a lot of March, so after the 13th, the 27th, and 30th are basically 27th and 30th, 23rd, 27th and 30th are the days I'm available. So if they're going to have court on the 20th, I would say, if we want to do a Friday, we do the 27th, maybe.
27th's okay.
Okay. March 27th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock for pre-trial.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Antonio Caldwell, case number CRD 25-6003. Antonio Caldwell.
Your Honor, I checked for Mr. Caldwell earlier and didn't see him out there. I haven't checked in a little while, but nobody's walked in either.
Well, yeah, my notes were at one point, if he would pay the court costs and there were such other problems, the case would be dismissed, but he hasn't paid the costs. I don't think there's any further problems.
The case alleged that Mr. Caldwell was trespassing on some property in an apartment complex. And it's our information that he's never been back there since this was filed. And that was our primary concern. So we're okay to ask for a dismissal without the payment of court costs.
Without payment of costs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Case will be dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Felicia Hannon, case number CRD 25-437. State of Ohio versus Thomas Hannon, case number CRD 25-438.
And Mr. Hannon is unrepresented.
Okay. Mr. Steyer represents Felicia. State want to proceed.
So we had previously agreed that we would recommend a dismissal after 90 days if there were no further problems and the costs were paid.
That was to be one set of costs, Your Honor.
And there was one set of costs paid, I believe. But then, when we were here, I believe that Felicia Hannon wanted some treatment, wanted to do counseling, and they both went to RRS, but apparently they just decided not to or something. It's kind of a novel situation because that was I believe, kind of a voluntary thing on their part. They wanted to do it, and then they haven't done it.
No, it was the anger management.
Yeah, what they were actually, what she was actually interested in was anger management, and I don't think that's really where things went once they got there. But we've gone, I mean, this allegedly happened back in July of 2025, so we've made it about 7 months at this point without further problems. I feel like, and court costs have been paid, I feel like this might be one to just sort of say, hey, if you want to seek some kind of a treatment on your own, you can, but I don't know that the court, so that was not initially a term of the agreement anyway.
Mr. Hill?
Well, I mean, Mr. Steyer's right, and so we're okay with we're not really okay with going ahead and dismissing, but I think under the circumstances, that's what we're left with. However, I would hope that both of these people would take this seriously. I think they both received a diagnosis of maybe a need for some counseling. It's just going to make their lives happier.
He did, I don't think.
I went to, I just didn't, he just didn't diagnose me.
Yeah, they didn't make a diagnosis on him, on her, they did, but she didn't return after the assessment, is my understanding. But I didn't see that was never put down by me as a requirement.
Yeah, and we didn't, that was suggested by her, so we're okay. Again, I don't really need to use the word okay, but we'll move to dismiss the charges because the costs have been paid.
Cases are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Alexander McDonald, case number CRB 25-463.
This is Mr. Morford's case, and the case discussed with me that both sides are agreeing to continue it for a while.
Yes, Your Honor.
And there's another case that should be put on the same date with, I believe.
Yes, this sister, I believe.
Is it sister?
The husband, isn't it?
Husband, okay.
Yeah, that case, she comes back on, well, March the 9th, I guess.
So you want to continue this to March the 9th for pre-trials?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this case is continued, what's that for trial days? Continue to March the 9th for pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's case number 25-463.
State of Ohio recalls Siobhan Stallworth, case number TRD 23859 A and B.
Okay, Mr. Stallworth is on teleconferences, we're set for a review hearing today. I'm showing there's still community service and fines and costs there.
Your Honor, if I may, this is the one I told you called me this morning. I just need to verify his community service. I still believe he does owe money.
Okay. He did turn in hours.
Yes, I needed more information, and he gave me that information this morning. I just need to verify.
All right, Mr. Stallworth, I'm going to continue, give you another review hearing date on March 20th. Are you paying anything on your fines now?
Not set, I haven't messed with it, I literally believes it just started this week.
Okay. I'll continue it for another month. So March 20th at 9 a.m. and you can appear by teleconference. Did you hear me? Your next hearing is March 20th, 9 a.m. 1 month from today.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kevin Dale, case number CRB 681, Mr. Morgan's case.
Mr. Morford's case set for pre-trial.
Let's,
Okay, it's good to report. So I think we should continue to monitor his situation and come back
Agreed.
in maybe 6 weeks. That, let's make it April, maybe first week of April.
I'm good then, Judge.
April 6th. April 6th is the next hearing for pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Nicholas Atkins, case number CRB 24293, CRA 24294, CRB 24295. This is Mr. Fletcher Smith's case.
Okay, we need Mr. Smith at the courtroom on Nicholas Atkins.
Kind of report.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Kevin, can I show it to you?
So I've already seen the doctor, so.
Judge, can we have this recalled?
Yes.
We're just going to get some more information. I've got an appointment card, that's all I've got. And
Case will be recalled.
thank you. I'm going to copy this for Judge.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett, case number CRA 2670, A&B.
Mr. Smith's case.
Focus that we're treating.
He's at Focus.
And no, I thought he was an OVP. I'm sorry, Judge. If
I
we
had
could,
Focus down, I don't know.
that's why I said focus. He said he's an OVP. That's why I was confused, but it's OVP. Can we have this recall, Judge? I'll check with Bree on the same situation.
Be recalled.
Grab us.
They went to look for her.
Okay. Oh, there's good. Could we check on Jonathan Jarrett? I don't know if you could hear that. Oh, actually, he might have a report.
Is this the one that we needed an order on?
Well, see, I don't expect them to have YouTube TV. I have to buy the independent package.
Don't know, Judge.
This is one of the ones you needed an order on?
Yes, him and Kayla.
Need an order for him to be inpatient, he's inpatient, correct? Inpatient at OVP. This is Jonathan Gill, an order for that.
Okay. Yeah, they need an order for their records. That's all he's doing. Just a report. Sounds like you're starting.
finishing March the 10th.
Yes, Judge, that's what they're reported.
Were you telling me to type an order? Or
Yeah.
You're waiting for, what specifically do you want it to say? Just
He's
order?
ordered to complete inpatient at OBP.
I don't know if you want to come back before that date or just after, which is,
Maybe just after.
okay.
Bad
Bad date.
You're here the 13th? I think?
I'm here the 13th.
Okay, so we'll set his next hearing for the 13th.
March 13th.
March.
Yeah, that should be a couple days after you graduate, see the way it is moving forward. If they're working with
He
you.
should be finished with OBP then.
March 13th at 10 o'clock.
They are putting together an app to try to.
That's what it looks like,
It
Judge.
should be in effect by then. Okay, March 13th.
All right, take care.
Next hearing, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Ethan Anderson, case number CRA 24706. Mr. Sires.
Hello.
Okay. Mr. Stiers here, Mr. Anderson is on teleconference. This is preliminary hearing.
Yes, Your Honor, we were here about a week ago. He was, had some, substances in his test results that led to his going to a, detox, which I think is where he is now. Where physically are you?
Can you see me, guys?
Yeah, I mean, but physically, where are you?
Oh, I'm physically in a great spot. I've got a couple things I'd like to say. I've talked over with Carvin and a couple of the other workers here, but I'm doing a lot better. They've taken me down all my stuff. My kid is doing very, very well. I'm in a very good mental state. I talked to my boss. He said that I'm able to get my job back as soon as I'm able to. So where I just paid off my fines and got off probation the 25th of December.
Okay.
And you can hear me, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, where I just got off probation with John's pay the 25th of December.
You haven't written for him.
What is it?
You haven't written for him. It's, sorry, that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yes. Thank you.
Is he being recommended for inpatient treatment?
I believe so, Your Honor, yes.
How much longer is the foundations program?
It depends. Typically, a foundation stay looks like 7 to 10 days, but it varies depending on the person and what they're detoxing from.
Right.
So
He's been about 7 days so far, I think, because he came. I think he went there Monday or Friday. Oh, he went Monday,
yeah,
okay.
it was Monday. Actually, it was Tuesday because of President's Day.
So he's only been about 3 days there. Kind of just baseline
I have a question.
situation
You
here.
guys get some.
What's your question?
Okay, so with me being in the detox center here, they've got several different branches of the counseling center for inpatient treatment. And so the last treatment center that I was in is an inpatient treatment center, and that's who's got me to where I'm on my meds, to where I made it off probation, and was able to pay my fines, get my license, and have a steady job.
Okay, that's not a question.
I'm just explaining my behind.
Right. What's your
So after this 7 days is done here at this detox center, is it all right as long as I do the inpatient treatment, if I continue following up with the place that got me my job and my medicine? Because a lot of the medicines that I take aren't approved here. And the medicines that I'm on has got me my license for the first time in my life, but has got me to pay off my
Okay, so
fines.
apparently what he's saying is he'd like to go back to UFR after he completes the detox program.
That's what he's saying.
Because apparently UFR is the last place he was.
Yeah.
And it's inpatient, and I will make sure my fines are paid off and continue doing well.
Well, I don't know, things didn't go so well, because when you, the 13th of February, you tested for amphetamine, buprenorphine, benzodiazepines, cocaine.
I was not in
THC.
treatment.
Sir, don't interrupt me.
Yes, sir.
I was not finished speaking. And tramadol. So, I don't know, let's let you finish up. Right now, I'm thinking you need to stay with the counseling center. So,
I'm good.
yeah, he had missed a hearing in January the 12th, he did not appear for a pretrial. So, and you keep saying you paid all your fines and costs, you got fines and costs too you haven't paid.
He paid off his fines and costs in Ironton. So he has, I mean, I know that doesn't help this court, but he has been making payments toward paying off fines and costs.
Okay.
I confirmed that with Mr. Kincaid.
At this point, I'm gonna go with whatever the counseling center recommends. It looks like his issues were pretty serious. Obviously, they warranted detox, so, we can come back fairly quickly.
Your Honor, the next day I'm available is March 2nd. I actually have a jury trial next Friday.
Let's set it March 2nd.
Second.
March 2nd will be the next one.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
State of Ohio versus Kayla McDonald, case number CRA 2669 A and B.
Here, McDonald is Mr. Steyer's case.
So, Your Honor, we're kind of getting started on this one. This is our first time, I believe our first time back since arraignment. She's compliant so far. I was just explaining to her that we'll probably be following this one for a period of time. Looks like she's due to complete OVP on 3/10. I would think we maybe want to come back either soon before or soon after that date. So I am here the 9th, which is, I guess, the day before, so we can maybe come in and kind of...
And this is the other one you need to order.
Yes.
Okay, I'll order her to finish inpatient treatment and set up aftercare when she leaves, OVP inpatient.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to set it for the 13th.
Would you want to come back the 13th? Let me make sure I'm available that day. I've got a few days and I'm available, no, that's February, hang on. I have a jury trial on the 13th of, I've got jury trials 13th, 16th, and 20th.
The 9th then.
9th.
Come back March 9th.
March 9th, 10 a.m.
They will set up an aftercare with her.
Yes.
It could include going to another inpatient.
Yes, whatever they recommend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Shelby Walls, case number CRB 2686 A, B, and C.
Ms. Walls is focused inpatient and is set for pretrial. Yep. That's an appropriate report.
Yes, Your Honor, and this is one, I have filed discovery on this one. Part of this involves some allegations that should be on body camera, so I'm hoping to get those videos. I assume the state doesn't have them yet, but, so we gotta get those back, and I'd like to take a look at those. So, I just, you know.
She was already sentenced. She'd already pled and was sentenced. Am I wrong about that?
You are. She pled to something, but not to the other. I was appointed at that point and asked to withdraw the guilty plea, but no sentencing was done at all, I don't believe.
So have you filed a discovery?
I have filed, I filed the discovery.
All right.
We were only here about a week ago on this.
6th or 9th of March.
Either of those is fine with me. Let me take a quick. Either of those days is fine, so if one's better for the court's calendar.
9th, March 9th. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Joshua Lee Turner to the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25781.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith's case.
I did have a chance to call and speak with Mr. Turner. I'm not, and the state's made an offer to run the time concurrent. I'm not comfortable at this point after speaking with him doing that, and I know he's serving a sentence. I would ask to come back maybe in a couple of weeks to let me speak more in private with him. I think the state is not opposed to, and I don't think he's been in very long, but getting at some point to treatment and out of jail.
We've got to do a minimum of 30 days.
Okay. So yeah, that's why I said a couple of weeks. He's going to be in anyway, so I'd like to do that.
6th or 13th.
We can do the 6th, Judge.
March 6th will be the next hearing for sentencing.
And I'll discuss it more in private with you, Josh, okay?
Do you want to withdraw? I think he entered a plea.
Oh.
You want to withdraw that?
Yes, Judge, if you enter a plea, I did not hear that, but I will withdraw that.
He did it at the arraignment. He was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we would ask to withdraw that, Judge.
All right, so it'll be set as a pretrial.
Yes.
Do what?
It was on counsel. He didn't have a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just found it. I'm not messing with you.
Yes, you are, but it's okay.
That's what happens when you get lawyers.
Yeah, so
They make things harder.
they sometimes do, they sometimes lose their cool.
State of Ohio recalls Melvin Turner to Lawrence County Jail, case number TRC 26280 A and B.
When is it? March 6th?
Mr. Walker.
Okay, this is when hometown was going to evaluate.
Yes, I spoke with him, and he denied any type of use, so he wouldn't qualify for services.
Okay. So I'm going to set bond in at $1,500 cash assured. Do you think you can post a bond, Mr. Turner? Okay. You want to talk to bail bondsman? You want to talk to the bail bondsman?
Yes.
All right, we'll have one get in touch with you. I've set your bond at $1,500 cash assured. So if you got $1,500 you want to post with the clerk, you can do that. You get it all back at the end of your case. If you can't come up with $1,500, you can use a bail bondsman they're on the hook for $1,500. Whatever you pay them, which is typically 10%, you don't get back. But they will come hunt you down if you don't show up for your hearing then.
I don't know if I come up with $1,500 or not. I'd have to talk to my wife.
She's here, Judge. I'll speak with her after you finish.
Okay.
Okay, never do that, please.
When do you want to come back for the, you've got a preliminary hearing and a pre-trial?
He's probably going to be out, Judge, so I don't care to wait time.
Okay. Let's see. We could do, actually, anytime in March is not too bad.
You want to do it first part of March?
Second?
Yes,
About as
please.
early as we can get. March 2nd. You got to be here March the 2nd, Mr. Turner, for your next hearing in Chesapeake at 10 o'clock. You know where the court is in Chesapeake? Your wife does, because she's here apparently.
I'm trying, I gotta take it over, these numbers out.
Okay.
What's the date you're on?
March 2nd.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
State of Ohio recalls Paul Wild at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 25352 A&B. Christopher Conwell's on deck.
And this is Mr. Wilker's case also. You spoke with Mr. Wiles.
I have, Judge. I've also spoken to Ethan Preston at Bennett Reeves. He has reported there and begun services. He is expected to complete in 15 to 16 weeks.
Okay. What's the state's position on it?
If he's in counseling in good standing, then that is a goal. The fact that I guess he changed providers without getting the court's approval, so I leave that to the court to determine how that impacts this.
How long you been in jail now?
Since Tuesday, sir.
Okay. All right, well, I guess that's sufficient punishment for not getting approval to change. So I'll let you continue with Bennett Reeves. Set your next hearing for March the 20th.
Okay.
March 20th, 1 month from today. Preliminary hearing and pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Can you give me that?
He's out. You're out. Are you outpatient at Bennett Reeves now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll let you try that for a while. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you. I won't miss one of your promise. Did you give me that date one more time for me?
March the 20th, 1 month from today.
March the 20th. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Will I be released today?
Unless there's a holder from someplace else.
Not aware of. Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Conwell at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRB 2693.
Good. Let's see. Mr. Stratton's case. Mr. Stratton is still on the
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Tarvin spoke with Mr. Conwell, I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a shot, Your Honor.
Okay, great.
All right, so, Mr. Conwell, when you go down there, you gotta mind your P's and Q's and do what they tell you to do. Okay. Time's gonna tell. Time will tell, because I'll get a report back if you don't.
Like, whatever you like, do something down, I swear.
Yeah.
2 weeks, Mr. Stratton, that's the 6th.
March 6th.
I wasn't out here earlier, is there a work bond and people leave?
I'll give him a $2,000 signature bond. Protection order, stay away from his mom, correct? She doesn't want one, or she does? Okay, no protection order. But you didn't want him to come home though, right? He's not to come home.
Not right now. I need him to stay.
Okay, you gotta stay, when you go to the counseling center, you gotta stay there. You can't run home.
Oh, no, yes, sir. Hey, one time I complete this program, can I like message my mom on Messenger and be like, I'm with so-and-so, can you come get my clothes or something?
Well, she's here, she can bring stuff if she wants to, down to the counseling center. And we're gonna come back fairly soon to see how you're doing, so she can bring stuff here to the court then if she wants. March the 6th, Mr. Stratton, are you available then?
Yes, that'll work for me, Your Honor.
Okay, March the 6th will be the next hearing, and they'll give me a report, Mr. Conwell, then, so make it a good one.
I'm not gonna act up, I swear.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Stratton, you're okay with the time waiver? Thank you.
Yes.
Your Honor, we have one more case to recall, one, and I don't think we're ready for it yet.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Williams Spalding, case number CRB 25601, A, B, C, D, and E, CRB 23512.
Mr. Morford's case. He has a jail commitment today, but I understand there's a motion to delay that.
Yes, we'd like to delay the commitment, Judge. I believe you have in your file a letter from hospice. Mr. Spalding's brother is terminally ill and expected to pass at any time.
State's position.
If that's been received, then it appears to be legitimate. We don't have an opposition to it.
It's a form letter, fill in the blank, so it's not, you want to take a look at it, and show.
And there's another matter too that I would like to bring to the court's attention, and that is that the loss prevention person at the Lowe's store in South Point is also the same person in charge of the loss prevention store in Ashland or Russell, wherever that is. And he recognized Mr. Spalding in that store in Russell the other day, and it looked to him like he was attempting to pull the same stunt. I don't know that the court ordered him to stay out of Lowe's stores, but I want him to know that they've got their eye on him now. And so
It's not in the order that I see.
yeah, and of course, it's something that we would ordinarily ask for, and we didn't in this case, but they've got their eye on him. I think that maybe Lowe's is attempting a little more oversight. Maybe they've determined.
They went to the Walmart seminar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so.
You got a card? Oh, you good?
I got an assessment.
This is.
Is there anybody from Cardinal here today, or can you do some of this today with him? Do you need to talk with him further, or get something set up?
Your Honor, so he had come in on Wednesday to do an intake with us, and we had tried to get a hold of him multiple times. Shelley did as well. But whenever he came in to do the intake, we had him drug tested, and he tested positive for cocaine.
Yes.
So,
which is consistent with what he's been doing.
right. So we feel like, we're willing to put him in our 1.0, but he would do 5 days of group a week. And he could still be at home, you know what I mean? But just where he is tested positive for that.
So
we are going to send those
be-
results back to the lab as well, just to make sure they're correct.
Well, he's been tested positive here on occasion for cocaine. So what you're talking about is intensive outpatient then?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Well, he's got some jail time to do too, so, boy, let's see.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll delay it, for 2 weeks. He's got a report on March the 6th. March 6th will be his report day for jail.
Is that at noon, Your Honor?
11 a.m.
11? Thank you.
March the 6th.
Right here. Yes.
What we need to do in order to let it, be here March the 6th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Eric County. Case number 25-627.
She's here. Yes, she's here. She's the one who has to speak on it. Chelsea.
You want to make the protection order? Okay, well, you can tell the judge.
Your Honor.
Mr. Steyer's case,
Well, this young lady's come to ask the court to dismiss the no contact order.
okay, let's see. I'm just seeing if he's done it. It looks like he paid his fines and court costs, so I think that's the only thing he had left to do. He does have a review hearing in May 4th and 26th. And you're, is it Chelsea?
Yes, Chelsea.
Chelsea. What, and your last name is,
Dollar High.
and you're asking me to drop the protection order?
Yes, Your Honor.
No one's pressured you to do
No,
that?
no, Your Honor.
State, take any position on it?
Huh?
We don't. We're okay with it.
Okay, at your request, I'm dropping the no contact order.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Am I good to go?
Yes,
I'm good to go, sir.
you are.
State of Ohio versus April Lee Seabach. Case number TRC 25-1892, A and B.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge, she had contacted me this morning, her son had his temper with the flu, it's a sentencing, I said that, called the clerk's office, and we don't want her to come if she's sick and her son's sick with nobody watching, but we're here for sentencing. And I don't know if she's still in treatment, are you in treatment, April, currently?
Yeah, I'm still doing counseling at ODP
Okay,
with Nina.
okay.
And we should have results back. Do we have results back now? It was a urine.
Well, she entered a guilty plea back
Oh,
in.
she did?
She did, it's on the sentencing, but I think she's still treating.
I don't, they said this was for a review. I'm not sure.
It's on the docket as a sentencing.
It's
It's a first offense, so I don't see any reason not to go ahead and sentence.
I don't even, Judge, sounds like she's still in treatment, doing what she's supposed to.
Well, if she wants to, and I don't know what the state's position is on the dip school, but I don't have anything that would, at this point, make me say, oh, you don't have to go to dip school. If she wants that, she's gonna have to show me more, because I don't have anything showing what counseling she's done.
We
State
agree with that. Maybe set it out for another hearing to get some further achievement under her belt.
Was that the reason you wanted it?
Yeah, I mean, if we can sentence her today, I have no problem. If you want to see how well she's doing, we could do that. I'm good either way, Judge. Because we did enter a guilty plea. It's on the sentencing document.
Okay, let's go ahead and sentence, and then
Okay.
if she wants to apply to have the dip voided or excused, then she'll need to bring some
Proof.
proof
They're proof.
of what she's done.
You understand that, April?
Yes, do you need something from me now?
Well, yeah, the judge has, by law, has to put you in jail for at least 3 days where you can do the DIP school. But if you keep doing well, and get something from Nina down the road saying you've done well, you've completed treatment, the judge at that time might consider doing this in lieu of, obviously jail, but in lieu of the dip school. But that's on you to keep doing well.
Yes, I mean, I'll do whatever needs done. I mean, I do home health.
Okay.
I'm a caregiver. I also do Instacart and DoorDash.
Okay.
So I really
What I'm talking about, ma'am, is
hate to do jail time.
I have to have proof. If I'm going to excuse you from going to that 3-day school, I gotta have some proof that you did counseling at least equal to that or probably more, because I'm supposed to make you go to that 3-day school. That's a requirement under Ohio law. Usually the prosecutor agrees. If somebody's done some extensive counseling outside the 3-day school, then sometimes we don't make them go to the 3-day school too. Because it costs a lot of money to go to that 3-day school.
Yes, I've been doing counseling since not long after August when I got arrested.
Okay. Well, you need to bring me some proof. Ms. DeMint is here, she's heard it, so she can kind of help you and get a report maybe together and get it to the...
Yeah, when's her next hearing?
I haven't said it yet, so that's
Okay.
what I'm going to do. Set another hearing. Maybe a month out.
Be fine, Judge. I think the 27th is a month out. I'm good otherwise.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just delay it to then, you get me some proof and we'll see
Yeah.
before I can do it
Yeah.
at the dip
Yeah,
school. So
yeah,
what'd you say?
The 27th of March is my only bad day, a month out.
Okay, so the 20th, okay.
The 20th is fine, yes, sir.
Exactly 1 month from today, ma'am, you need to be back here and bring me the proof.
Yeah, I see Nina Butler.
Okay.
What did you
You
say?
gotta get the proof though, I'm not gonna go see Nina and get a report.
Yes, sir.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, I see her Monday anyways.
Okay, March 20th is your next hearing,
Thank
At what time?
10 a.m.
March 20th at 10.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Nicholas Atkins, case number CRB 24293, CRA 24294, CRB 24295.
So he had only seen the doctor, but they have him scheduled to begin counseling on March the 2nd. So I'm assuming that our provider over there kind of just typed him something up really quick. And, but yeah, so he is going there and he's scheduled to start counseling on the 2nd.
Mr. Beal,
We're okay with that.
come back after you.
Judge, the 9th and 27th are the bad days in March for me.
Okay, March 13th.
That's good.
That's gonna be good for
March 13th. Make sure you do your counseling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. I'll be around. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Stephen Vickers, case number CRB 2414.
Friday the 13th.
That's another Friday the 13th.
Days, they're supposed to track the days. March 20th also Friday.
Wow, that's crazy. You don't get that.
Happens every 600 years.
Okay, Lucas.
Splits in half.
Your Honor, if I may, when I placed Mr. Vickers into custody, he advised me he wanted to act for some health care.
Okay. Have you had any treatment before?
I tried last year, I went to Valley and it was no harm for me, it was, it cost me a little my dog.
Are you working now?
No, sir, It's not here. I thought I was going to stairs from service the last charge, illegal charge. And so he's one out for me. I didn't know, I thought I had a background check here for the job. It's like I called and I found it. So, I don't think I had $100 time. I've also,
Where are you living now?
well, as of last night, I was back in the mall with Dad and today.
Where do they live? I'm sorry, in Huntington?
Yes.
I mean, are you gonna be able to go there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't been able to use your services. I've been watching my nephew help. They read it.
But one time you were living in Chesapeake, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a medical card?
I do have I think it's still good. But
West Virginia or Ohio? Okay. Is there substance use issues mixed in? You think it's just mental health? And you said you have had or haven't had mental health treatment previously?
Previously, I went to Valley Health and and it just made it so much worse. And I lost my job.
Okay. Ms. Dement, do you think you can?
Yeah, we do mental health group, our outpatient OBP in Huntington, you could go there.
And he has a West Virginia medical card.
Yeah, they got some.
Where in Huntington do you live?
Westley Ridge.
Okay. You can get into, there are offices on 20th Street. You can get there. You know where the viaduct, 20th Street, you know where this football stadium is? You go south on 20th Street, about 3 blocks, you're gonna run into, on the other side of the viaduct.
But yes, I thought, I know last, when I was here 16, I had $100 in sales and tried to do the service. I was hoping to do that before that.
Okay, I'm gonna release you, give you another chance, get it done, and, I'm not gonna order it, but you got a place to go. He can just walk in, he doesn't have to have an
And you
appointment.
can just walk in there, they'll see you as a walk-in, and also if you don't have transportation, they'll transport you back and forth to and from your appointments, so that you're able to get there.
Do you have a card or anything you can give me, or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. She'll talk with you, get you started on that. We'll see you on March 20th at 9 o'clock. If you get it all done, you don't have to come out. You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Cody Kelly, case number TRC 252252, A and B, CRB 25542, A and B.
This is Mr. Stratton's case, and Mr. Kelly, I think, is in the back.
He's in the back.
Yes, he's in that.
I think we've got somebody to take him.
Sure.
Okay, now, who did you talk with about treatment? So are they on?
TPC, Your Honor, they are on. I will tell.
Okay. Is there
It's
someone?
on the line, it looks like Kansas Union.
Okay. Is there? Well, my next question is, are you agreeing to go there?
Yes, Casper, I was looking, like, I don't know if I have a choice, but I was going to see, like, there's a card in my wallet that could get a place in Kentucky by the mall. They come and pick you up and everything else, because I have a camper, my car trailer, my kids are down here, it's an outpatient. I just didn't have, I can't spell or read, and me and my girl just split up. So I was just saying, like, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have no family right now, so.
Who's taking care of your kids?
My baby mom's got my boy right now.
I mean, she got full custody?
No, me, it's 50-50.
Okay. Well, we've been at this for a while, and you
I know,
just haven't
I know
done
that.
anything, and then when I test you, you're worse. I mean, you're testing for more stuff now than you did when you first started coming to court.
I was, and I understand that to the fullest.
I'm afraid you're gonna die. I mean,
I know that, Edward. I was gonna say, if you give me, I mean, if you can give me one more opportunity, it's just, like, I don't know, I just don't wanna lose my camper and my car trailer where it's at and lose the opportunity of like.
why would you lose them?
Because that's where I have it parked at. I mean,
You have to pay somebody to have a park there?
yes, it's $300 a month.
Are you working?
No, sir. His name's Mike. I've been working on it and cutting the grass and stuff like that.
Well, you have to be spending money on drugs too, because you're getting, where are you getting the buprenorphine? Is that prescribed for you? You're getting it off the street?
I go to it's across from the HHG. I forget what it's called. It starts with the P.
Now, it's one of those fly-by-night clinics that'll write a script for it, or?
No, sir. It's through Marshall.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
They're not giving you cocaine, and you tested for that, and that's not cheap. Cocaine is not cheap.
No, sir. I mean, it comes out. I mean, it comes out of your system, or.
And then there's methamphetamine, you tested for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, if I can do the outpatient, and where the place can, if even before I leave here, if they can help me call and set up appointments, that's my problem. Like,
All right, I'll hear from the state and from Mr. Stratton.
The place across from HHG is, I can't even think of their name right now, but it's a place that has been maybe the original place that's associated with Marshall Health, and they used to be a lot more forthcoming about reports and things like that.
yes, Proact.
Proact, yeah.
Exactly what it is.
So I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I want this young man to be better, and I don't know if he's able to handle this on his own without being in an environment where he doesn't have the temptations and whatnot. But also, we don't want him to lose his, probably the only possessions he owns. So I don't know whether somebody could put him in treatment and also get him help to keep from losing his stuff. I don't know.
I don't know, and that's my problem. Like, I don't have my family. I mean, me and my girl split up, and I've just been taking care of my boy and giving him on the weekends whenever I can. That's my only problem. Being this hour away is my problem, you know.
Well, that and being dirty for all kinds of drugs, too.
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I may, TPC did send transport down there in the lobby.
Oh, okay, so they've got somebody here to pick him up. And so he's gonna go to Ironton then for that, I think, or they don't know.
Sorry. Your Honor, has he been accepted into TPC, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever the court would like him to do, he'll do. He'll have to do it.
The safest thing for him to do is to go to treatment, and I know it's inconvenient, but dying from an overdose is more inconvenient.
I just don't want to lose everything I got, but too, you know.
Well, you've kind of lost everything you got because you've got this problem that should be, and I think we got to recognize, this is the number one problem. My substance use is my number one problem, not my camper payment. This is my number one problem. I got to do everything I possibly can to get over that issue before I can ever address all these other things that are down below it. So,
Your Honor?
Yes.
This is Greg from TPC Wellness.
Yes.
I do have a person there to pick him up if that's what you were wanting him to do. And we do have an opening at the Jackson facility.
Okay. Well, I think that's what needs to happen. I'm going to order it to become a condition of his bond. Because I'm going to
I believe he's on bond with Mr. Samuels.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add it to this bond with Mr. Sowers, that he go to treatment with TPC, and then let's come back pretty quick to see how things are going.
Okay.
March 2nd or March 6th?
March the 6th, Your Honor.
March the 6th will be the next hearing. He can be released to the TPC person here today for transport.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Erica Williams at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 2695, CRB 25365. 635, excuse me.
And she was being evaluated for the crisis center.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. Unfortunately, we are not able to accommodate her. However, I did reach out to TPC. They are in the process, or were in the process of pre-screening her for services.
Okay. Are you aware of that situation?
Your Honor,
Yes.
we are currently in the pre-screening process. It looks like that's going to be going through. I haven't got the final word. It looks like it should get through.
Okay, we'll let that continue, and then I'll recall it once you're completed with it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to take a recess, and then if you can call the court or get in touch with us, let us know when you're ready. We'll recall it and decide how we're going to finalize things with her. Yeah. Is there anyone else that's got a case they thought didn't get called and should have been? Your name, sir? Justin. What's the last name? Horn. Justin Horn.
He's on the docket.
Is that your case, Mr. Moore?
Yes, Judge.
Did you check in with the clerk when you came in?
Okay. Let's pull the file. I don't have a problem. You can come up, sir. Sorry. Mistakes happen.
Well, let's have a look. Yeah, back in December, we,
Oh, no, I know what this is. Okay. Hold on.
I think the file's here.
It might be dead. Okay. So, let me get my notes. He was supposed to pay restitution, correct? And you paid it. No, we did. We paid the full restitution,
He
correct?
paid?
No, it should be paid.
No, it's going to be reduced to a misdemeanor.
Yes,
And-
and they're fine with that, but they want to know contact.
6 months suspended with credit for time served.
The mom called me yesterday and said she saw online, you know.
Okay, so we'll make
But
sure.
amend it to a
And
misdemeanor.
but she still wants to contact her. And they weren't coming.
Jail time, suspend credit
I
for
forgot she called
home.
right before I left yesterday.
Tim, do you agree with that resolution?
So what now? They're no contact.
They're going to amend it to a simple suspended jail time, credit for the time they spend in jail. You good with that? You paid restitution. You good with that?
The court look online, but I'm pretty sure he paid it full. And then she knew it was going to do this to misdemeanor, and she just wanted to make sure we still did it.
So we're looking at
So, her son's vehicle.
Probably 2 years. Probably non-reporting, just call in. But you
check with the probation officer when we leave after she left.
And it does mental health only. There doesn't have to be the substance abuse or alcohol. No substance.
Okay. We ready to proceed, Your Honor?
We're looking for the file.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have my file either, so.
Well,
Because
they
you
thought it
already
was
extra-
out here, but it's not, so it's somewhere in the clerk's office, I assume.
Okay, that sounds good. So the Phoenix and Council Air District now have no substance and alcohol. Okay, so now we know two pieces. My soul. Hold on. Look at you. I used to be scared of you. Why? You're scared. I'll tell you later. Just kidding.
They're looking, Your Honor.
Okay.
6 months suspended with credit for time served.
You don't have the folder, do you? No. No. Not guilty.
And no contact order.
And no contact order.
Anyway, I bet our file's dead. Okay, so the dead files.
Well, but we-
It had to be if you can't let us know when they're on the phone. Because they feel like some of them. When I see what they hear was, names and stuff. Oh my God. Because I got to do no contact order. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking these with me, but I'll be back. Okay.
I tried to. That was everything going.
Call him early. I called him
It was continued. Mr. Morford, your lawyer.
Just in the clerk.
I'm sorry.
When they saw me.
Okay. That's what we found. He made a payment yesterday and got pulled out when he made a payment. All right, so we're back on the record on 55203 is Mr. Horn, Justin Horn. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, back on December 19th, we made an offer that if Mr. Horn was to pay the restitution that was, if he was to pay that in full, then we would be agreeable to reducing the felony charge to a misdemeanor, and he would plead guilty to that, and our offer is going to be 6 months in jail suspended with credit for time served and in order to stay away and probation. Believe that the restitution was paid.
Well, there was a payment, actually it was the 18th, it looks like, so 2 days ago for $1,159.65. Is that correct?
Is that the total amount? I don't have that. We misplaced our file.
There was another payment, but I don't think that was for a bond amount, or maybe not. Looks like there was
Two $1,000 payments.
$1,000. Can't do 10,000.
I'm showing.
1,000 on 121.26.
Yes. $2,159.65.
I'm not showing the payments. I can't see that portion of it, but I can see the restitution was $2,159.65.
Okay. Somebody wrote 10000.
It's $2,159.65. So if you get on the website, I I went on this yesterday.
They can't be arrested.
It shows on the online website.
the receipts.
Here it is.
So actually, there's been paid, looks like now, $2,159.65.
And that is the total amount.
Okay.
So if he wants.
He agreed with that, that's what he paid.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And this was filed as a felony, so the agreement was it would be reduced to a misdemeanor
Yes, Your Honor.
under the same statute section, or?
Well, it would be assault as opposed to felonious assault. It's probably a different.
Okay.
Of course, this is contingent on his agreement to plead guilty to the reduced charge.
We have an agreement to do that, Judge.
Okay. Let's get to the correct statute.
That's what she told me yesterday.
2903-13.
Okay, 711, so it should be amended from 290311 to 290313. So that's an M1 assault.
To that, we didn't plead of guilty, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Horn? You have the right to make a statement if you want. Do you have anything you want to say?
No.
Okay, so, I want to read the affidavit. Okay, that's pretty serious stuff, actually. Read the affidavit. All right, I'm going to impose a $500 fine. Order the cost be paid, 180 days in jail, 180 days suspended. No contact order is requested, correct? No
Yes.
contact order from Tyler Chapman. Tyler Chapman.
Judge,
Yes.
we have 10 days credit.
Okay. Credit for 10 days, 170 suspended.
Thank you.
Uh, 2 years, level 4 probation. 30 hours of community service. The review hearing will be September the 18th of 26. Make it level 3 probation. I need to meet with Mr. Major today before he leaves. They were out trying to do Eric.
Greg's got a message.
All right, so So we'll do Erica Williams.
Staple Highway calls Erica Williams at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 2695, CRB 25635.
And make sure he gets to the probation office.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Erica Williams.
You need to wait up in the lobby and Jasmine will bring you a copy of this. Probation's out too. Okay.
All right. All right, Mr. Wilson, did you all complete your evaluation?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. We had agreed that we would definitely take her, with the situation of her not having any medication nor insurance at this time. We will just plan to do a pickup on Monday morning, if that is okay with you.
Okay, and then what, where will she go?
She would be going to the Ironton facility. Monday morning.
Okay. And is Mr. Steyer still around, or he actually is the attorney in the old case? This is CRB.
Confer with Mr. Major on this as well.
Your Honor, I don't believe he's here. He didn't tell anybody about it. They believe he's not here.
Okay. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to set a bond for her. I'll accept her guilty plea. I'm going to delay sentencing till Monday. We'll call her up first thing and then work it out how we can get her over to your facility on Monday morning. So she should be set on the docket. And we'll do it first. I'll put it at 9 a.m. for sentencing.
See, I told you it's my dad.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond I set at $2,000 cash assured.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
think that was a mistake.
Court's adjourned.
Your Honor?
Yeah, who are you, sir? What's your name?
That's why.
It was on the board.
You all should know, 12, 19,
What was the name?
20, it's 26, even though.
James William Ward, WARD.
I just, it honestly, it's the latest. That's my, hit 25.
I think you guys have to pay attention to what you're doing.
When last Friday, was in with me, and she told me to figure that.
Okay, well, apparently you weren't on the docket today when they called up. What's it for? What kind of case is it?
Y'all think it's paperwork is,
Are you in prison now, or?
Let's find out for sure.
no, I'm HIP, in Kentucky, Boyd County, the HIP break.
Can you call him and let him know that we're gonna come and check?
It was a DUI, and I paid my fine the other day, and they told me I had a warrant, for my report. I paid the fine off, and I made an appointment to go to the DUI class.
Okay, so it's, your last name's Ward, W-A-R-D?
Yes, sir. James William Ward.
Okay. Yeah, we'll set for the 17th.
And then she, I called back Tuesday, and she told me to zoom it down, I called back Tuesday, she told me to be on here today with us.
Okay, so it was for a review. For a review.
No, I'm just.
Okay, if you try to pull the file, it was on the docket for Tuesday.
He's got an active warrant. All right.
Right. Okay, we'll check. Just hang on, we'll check on it and kind of get back to you. It's showing that you got a warrant also.
Yes, sir. That's what I was doing before.
Okay, I'm going to take a break. You just stay on here and we'll come back to you when we get to the file.